And we didn't. Cut to other camera. Breakfast, and my breakfast did get here. However, it got here in the middle of when this thing is starting, so I will be eating. I hope you are too. My name is Rafa Esparza. I will be your host and guide your spiritual journey known as ADCC 2021 Trials. And guess what? It's already happening. Did we already get a submission? I think we did. I think on Mat 5 we already had one submission. I don't know the gentlemen's names. I think the gentleman from Timeless Jiu-Jitsu ended up getting the submission there, though I could be wrong. Meanwhile, over on mat number 5, how are we on bout 9? We can't be on bout 9. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, on mat number 4, looks like a very good sort of rubber guard setup there. Meanwhile, going over to mats 1 and 2, they are live. Mat 3 is still in flux. So just to kind of fill you in on where we're at right now. This show, it's going to be a recap of what's happening. We're meant to be sort of the red zone for you guys. And I realize that many of you are jiu-jitsu people, so you don't know what a red zone is. But what we are going to try and do is let you know whenever we get close to a submission, we will try to clue you in. We have the great wall of jiu-jitsu that is in front of me that unfortunately I cannot show to you. I know you would like to see it, but we really can't do that. That's actually... as Dana White would say, it's fucking illegal. All right, Mat 5, we do have two gentlemen. That's going to be Price and Dratke. Is that how you say his name? I'm not going to say it right. Anyway, it's a pleasure to have you here. We're going to essentially be here all day, so level your expectations very quickly. Meanwhile, back on Mount... Ooh, Homeboys was securing a triangle over on that side on mat number 4. Meanwhile, mat number 5 is where it's at. There is a guillotine position that starts here. Unfortunately, it does not look like the guillotine is going to be enough. Gentleman is already starting to pass very well, so he has a great sense of gravity underneath. However, back on over mat 2, it does look like we are locking up the beginnings of a triangle, and they're going to recenter them back over to the mats. I want to tell you guys this right now. Maybe you're like me. Maybe you're watching this and thinking, am I watching grappling? Or... am I watching some people fight in front of, I guess, a casino that's happening right now? Actually, the answer is somewhere between those two. Because, yes, they're in a goddamn casino. You can tell because there's a slot machine right behind them. Though, if there's any more Jersey thing out there, I don't know what that may be. If we are looking over, the good folks over at mat number 1 look like they're screaming on over to mat number 2. The triangle is starting to get locked up even more between Toscano and Bere, but he gets out of it. So the gentleman there, and now there's almost going to be a collision between mats, what it looks like, is that mat 1 and 2? Are we behind on this bullshit? Already, we're already having technical glitches. Yes, it does look like they're resetting on stream number 2. So we didn't actually see what was going on for a bit because we were trying to look at what was going on in the flow zone. By the way, still have not changed that name in several years. But instead, if you look over on mat number 4, does look like the beginnings of a Darce, or at least an Anaconda setup. He is doing a nice dump over. He might be able to sink this in, but that is not looking very good for the gentleman underneath. Yep, looks like that could be a wrap there. And he is starting to cinch that up. So just letting you guys know, normally we do a cheers with alcohol. It is unfortunately 8:17 in the goddamn morning. So I am not drinking because I'm going to be here all day. So we will do a cheers from our branded cup of coffee. Look at this. So we'll go ahead and give plenty of people who get the submissions what they need to. Yes, mat number 4, gentleman on bottom went night-night. Tom DeBlas is reviving him while also giving him some inspirational language, probably reading him a quotation about being a lion. Really can't tell. Nonetheless, going back up to mat number 2, some beautiful passing work happening here and guard retention from those two gentlemen who have 50 seconds left to go within their match. So it looks like we'll get a hand raise over on mat number 4. The gentleman's name is going to escape me. We are going to be learning a lot today, so don't expect me to know every single person. Why? Because I'm not paid to. Also, I just don't know everybody. But that's the beautiful part about trials. We get the opportunity to learn more and more about people here today. So we will do our best to keep you updated as things go accordingly. I also want to give some thanks to our friends over here at New Ground Jiu-Jitsu. This is where we're broadcasting out of today. So if you guys like what you're seeing, do us a solid. Drop us a comment. Give us a like and a share. It would mean the world to us because we're going to be here for a while. And I would love it if you guys give some love to our friends over here in Sherman Oaks. So if you're ever in California, you need a place to train, come on over with us. It's a good time. All right. Continuing back on over. It does look like we will get to a ref's decision on mat number 2. Meanwhile, mat number 1 has 22 seconds left to go. And with somebody holding the back, you may recall that ADCC points are a tricky beast. There is a heel hook over on mat number 5. And both of these gentlemen are looking at each other, even though they've gone on to the really shitty carpet. Let's be very clear. This is casino carpet. So it has definitely been there since the 70s, and the gentlemen are trying to figure out where their positioning is. Meanwhile, Russell and Gonzalez now on mat number 4, jostling for position. It's 1:30 left to go over for those two gentlemen on mat number 5, and it does look like Ron, a friend of the show, is one of the referees over on that one. We go back over to mat number 1. Dude who looks like Carrot Top may be getting the decision here. Waiting to find out. There's a gentleman. Yep, Carrot Top is going to advance, so congratulations to him. Going back on over to mat number 5. Hey, listen, it's a lonely place over here when it's just one person doing it. So if I'm making our cameraman / director, Octavio Villanueva, who, by the way, OV Films, go support, if we're making him laugh, then we're doing a good job. I'm going to start taking some bites of this fucking breakfast burrito. Was the breakfast burrito good? A+? All right, I'm excited about that. I was actually going to be really sad if you told me it wasn't good. I was just going to eat it and be really sad. Oh, God, no. Don't do that to me. That's so sad. Oh, no. Okay. Up. Good news, everybody. It may be early, but never too early for Jersey to go ADCC style. That's right. We have our first emergence of no rash guard. And we're going to try and do this year a study to figure out if that does perform any more success in this tournament style. You see a lot of people do very well with it. The question is, why do it? Usually so that you could slip out of shit. So that's what people like Craig Jones have told us. And Craig is one of the best cheaters in the game, so I would believe what he has to say. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Also, I realize you're going to have to tell me if anybody's commenting. I'll keep a look on my side, but there should be a window where we can bring their comments into the broadcast. So, duly noted, we go to overtime, it looks like, on mat number 5. Meanwhile, Rosales and Chirico are going up against each other on mat number 2. Yeah, what do we have? I actually cannot see it. I actually probably have to look at it in this thing. Let's see what it says. Enjoy your breakfast burrito from G-Baby. I will, thank you. You're a top fan, +2? I didn't even know we had that shit. Good for you. Love that. All right. Meanwhile, Dreadlocks is working to pass over on mat number 4, doing an excellent job of that thus far in. A good knee shield is protecting him, though. Mat number 2, we are now getting to that point where both of these gentlemen are looking at each other. Yes, famously for these trials, I believe it's 3 minutes before you actually have points that come into effect. So this is the submission-only period. Am I right on this? You know? Okay. I probably should have read the rules before we went on live. Meanwhile, back mat number 1, Jay Smith versus S. Snook. Ooh! Mat number 4, homeboy just pushed that dude completely out of bounds. But mat number 5, we are back to a heel hook situation, and we get a verbal tap. Congratulations to Blue Rash Guard, who seems pretty happy by it. And I think that's Steven Ramos. It's hard to tell. These are very low quality pictures, and not on our account. Just when you pay for Flow Grappling, everybody, you are getting the best of... Oh, shit. That dude just advanced on mat number 3. Don't know how. Did you catch any of that? All right. Fuck that. Back on mat number 2, not looking good for ADCC style right now. He is in a leg entanglement. Could be a very similar X-guard position as his opponent is. Did that all reset to mat number 1? What the fuck? Fuck you, Flow Grappling. No! No! What the shit? Fuck you! Fuck you so hard. Ugh. All right, mat number 1 there, that's fine. Mat number 2. Ugh, this fucking pisses me off so hard. Is this going to be the bullshit I have to do all day? God damn it. I don't not pay for a subscription to this just for this shit to happen. Ugh. I'm so mad, Octavio. All right, this should fix things, I think. No, it's not. Fix it. Is this how they're trying to regulate shit? Is this how they're trying to make sure that we're doing things on the up and up here? I've never been so mad. Except maybe the last times we've seen a Flow Grappling based thing. So, all right. Well, that's some bullshit. Burrito is good. I will give it that. All right, mat number 2. I think I'm on task. Mat number 3, mat number 4. All right, we're just getting our bearings back here, people. My apologies. So again, we'll be doing our best to give you updates throughout the day. We're going to have some friends calling in. They're going to be coming in a little bit later. Oh, mat number 4. That choke is looking pretty good from the back. And I believe that is Gonzalez, who is the person who has it. Yeah, that's not bueno. Mat number 3. We had Homeboy with peroxide hair who won. We got a new match on mat number 2. This is too much to keep up with, everybody. Too many goddamn matches. All right. Homeboy on number 4. Dreadlocks will advance. Tom DeBlas. Visibly confused. So you're my production guy on this, Octavio. What cameras are they using to get this quality?
They're using a little camcorder, probably low budget, something very easy they can travel with.
How much do you think that this costs to put together?
As a whole?
Mm-hmm.
How many tables do they have? Is it just 5 matches?
5
5 mats?
mats.
How many camera angles? Just 1?
That's it. We get 1 camera angle.
That's 5 cameras total. Mm-hmm. Probably spend like $2,000.
Wait, what? Holy shit, where's my money going?
In their pocket?
Like, that should be like, what? 20 people having a subscription?
Yeah. Also, that was like cameras they bought with your money like years ago.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Because, like, I'm not just crazy. Our camera here is stronger than the one they have there.
Far superior.
Okay. I just wanted to hear that out loud. That's great. Gentleman up on top on mat number 5, I believe, has a submission. He's the tall gent wearing the King's rash guard. Congratulations to that dude, whoever you are. We should point out something. Part of the reason you may not know who some of these people are, unless you're their family, and at which point I'm very sorry, is that we're just getting all the noobs first. There are so many people in this division. As per Mo earlier this week, there were 209 people in the 77 kg category, which, if you do that math, mean crazy. We have a second ADCC style gentleman on mat number 3. Don't know how it worked for the first gen. I don't think he won. So They're already on a net negative today, but we'll see how this works. Dude looks like he's trying to play guard from here. Don't know what's happening over on mat number 4. Looks like there's an attempt at an omoplata for a dude who's so lanky he just doesn't give a fuck and can hit a triangle from that position. Yikes. Nice stand up there. Back on mat number 2. Looks like we are seeing 2 gentlemen not really advancing too much in that position. Look at this. Mat number 5. Entry number 3 on the ADCC style with, I think one of his coaches is just like smiling. So maybe she knows some shit we don't know. All right. We may have gotten a submission over on mat number 4. Yes, we did. Congratulations to this dude. Yeah, poor dude. Oh, his rib. Oh, it might be an injury. Oh, that's not good. Hate to see that. Okay. Congratulations to dude right there. I hope the gentleman who has the rib injury becomes okay. Little Dicky does not look good on his way out, so want to make sure he looks okay. Armbar attempt over on mat number 1. He may have this. He's bending it back. Oh, the dude is not giving up right now. However, he may find himself into a triangle, and I think the guy who is applying it, yep, he gets the tap right then and there. That's not great. Oh, man. The gentleman who was in the Henzo Gracie rash guard is eliminated now. Meanwhile, on mat number 5, I'm going to guess this dude's kind of a wrestler. Or is that the vibe you're getting from mat number 5, dude?
Are you talking about
The third ADCC lashless guy?
Yeah.
You getting a wrestler vibe from him? Well, he hasn't done shit yet, so unfortunately.
He hasn't done anything that shows he's good.
Good shape, though. Look at that. Good for him. All right, we've got our first hair color of the day as well, at least that I can tell. I can't tell if that peroxide dude was dyeing his hair, but that's Miller and Dawson. Didn't know Jenna Dawson was going to be competing in this. Just kidding. Not the person. Gracie Barra. Not fooling anybody with this passing yet. Leg attempt here by gentleman with the Lucas Barbosa hair right now. Uh-oh. Dude is closing guard. He really wants to try and get a triangle here up on mat number 3. Not happening. Meanwhile, back on mat number 2. Kimura City could be there, except dude underneath has excellent flexibility, which is kind of what you want to counter that. Yes, may come in with the Kimura trap of his own. Gets it reversed, almost looks to take the back, enjoying this. Bout number 21 is where it's at right now here, people. Just to let you know, he may be taking the back here with the Kimura trap system. We'll have to see if he's able to pull this off. Dude is very strong, so it may be difficult to do. Looked like the referee was tapping that, dude. Uh-oh. Are we going to see a slam? Yep. A vague powerbomb slam to get out of a triangle. And yes, back over on mat number 4. It does look like we did get a submission. I will come back for that. Mat number 3, it does look like ADCC style guy is going to advance. Congratulations to him. Meanwhile, no, it's not a finish on mat number 4. We'll come back to that. Side control for the gent with no rash guard. Back over on mat number 1, we have a new match as well. We have a dude who looks like he has the old version of Chris Pratt's hair. So we'll come back to that. Speaking of modified Chris Prattness, our good friend Star-Lord will be giving us some live coverage a little bit later from the actual event. So stay tuned for that. Dude underneath, trying to spin out. He may see some danger here. Nah, looked like dude was trying to go for a guillotine. He's going to get past here. Could be a Von Flue. We'll come back to that. Don't know. Dude is going to be hitting that one just yet. That is at the 3-minute mark, just to let you all know. Hey, by the way, if you're tuning in, send us some comments. Give us some love. We would love if you give us a like and a share. It means a lot to us. We are at a heel hook attempt. However, that knee line is not through. It just needs a little bit of correctioning on mat number 4, and we may be there. We may get close. Lucas Barbosa head maybe in there. Ooh, just for a split second thought he had it and then lost it very quickly. Yikes. Okay, we're learning a lot here, people. Back over on mat number 5. I think we got a submission here. And it might have just been a trick fucking armbar of some sort. Well, good for that dude. That was Tovov, I believe. Oh, I should know who he is. I do vaguely recognize him. Sorry. A lot of this is happening very quickly, so it may take a second for us to get our bearings back on this. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to continue taking a couple bites out of my burrito. Returning back to number 1, though. Mat number 1. Nothing too crazy has happened there. Strunk versus Olsen. Ortiz versus Pena. Yeah, nothing too crazy there. However, on mat number 3, this coach is hype. He's getting over. He's clapping. He's going over to greet the other coach with a nice handshake. It's very strange. Normally, the coaches I thought for ADCC are across from each other diagonally. Dude from Essential can fix his junk off camera. That would be great. No, I guess he's just going to do it on camera. Uh-oh, wrestling shoes. That's not great. You are allowed to wear wrestling shoes. You are allowed to wear gi if you wanted to. You could wear a gi. People don't know that rule. You could wear a gi. The problem is, I think it actually is more of a detriment where it could be used more against you, but I think it would be hard-pressed to pass that one. Oh, Lucas Barbosa did lose to Gracie Barriaga. Gracie Barra looked very solid and just a couple seconds ago, so congratulations to him. No, fuck you, Flo. Wait, are you now splitting up the screens for me, you dick? Fucking make up your mind. Jesus Christ. I think I just lost what happened on mat number 5. I don't even know if I know. No, it's all resetting. No. Listen, Flo, I'm really trying with you. God damn it. All right, let's go back and see if we can fix this one by one. It's some bullshit.
I guess the silver lining is you can still see 4 matches at the same time.
Well, I guess if I space this out, am I going to get the 5th match on there? No, it's only going to go to 4. Look at that.
So they removed mat 5?
No, I don't know what the fuck's happening. I see mat 1, 2.
Oh, there's 5.
There's no 3. Because they have a 4 block. So is it going to be that they're going to automatically control it now?
Can you no longer go to individual matches?
Under Pressure TV says, gone for me too. Thank you. Appreciate that. Is that comment on the broadcast? Can we pull that one up so I can acknowledge this person? What's that?
It's on the air.
Oh, it's on the air. Thank you. I just want to make sure that we categorize these comments because I want you guys to be just as angry as I am. If I paid, I mean, I am paying, but if I paid for this, I would be so pissed. I mean, yeah, I am paying. God damn it. Ugh. Well, thank you, Under Pressure. I'm going to go ahead and check and see what people are saying on Facebook as well, just to make sure that I'm not leaving you guys out of this. Kevin Bradley, thank you so much for the cheers. We'll actually be hearing from Kevin Bradley a little bit later. So if you give us a like and a share, we'll give you a cheers on air. That's pretty easy to do. So I'm going to start by giving a nice cheers to our good friend, G-Baby. G-Baby, this one goes on out to you. I want to say this. You know, not a lot of people will say that you have a great Kimura. In fact, most people would say you don't have a great Kimura. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say, I think you probably have an okay one. Cheers to you. Meanwhile, cheers on over to our good friend, Kevin Bradley. Kevin Bradley has a podcast with another Kevin. I know. Too many Kevins. I have a Kevin on my show, but guess what? There's only one. We don't do that shit. Cheers to you, I guess. Go listen to it, or don't. But if you are going to listen to a show, listen to my show. I have several, one of which, this one. The other, that one. Do the Kevins have that kind of branding? No. Shade. All right. Let me see if you guys are getting this back up. Are we all back on this? Are we all normal again? Because I still don't see a mat number 3. And it's really pissing me off. Mat number 2, Chris Martin is on that one. But not the Chris Martin you know. It's the Chris Martin we know, not Chris Martin of Coldplay fame. Yeah, I think they're trying to automatically just show you what they want to show you at this point. I would like to see mat number 3, please. There we go. Chris Martin. It's not looking good for somebody here. There's a nice mount pressure happening. Boof. For a second, I thought that hand raise was that. Oh, Flow Zone is doing that. I see what happened. So you know what it did? It automatically reset so that it went to Flow Zone instead of mat number 1 now. That's why it had the 4 panels. Homeboy has a triangle over on mat 3, and he does finish with the armbar as well. So congratulations to him. All right, I'm going to move this back this way. Oh, I have to fucking charge this. Oh, I didn't fucking put that in. Uh-oh. Like, my computer is in dire need of being plugged. If you would be so solid. It is there. It looked like it was plugged in, and you can take out the black one. Nope. Nope. The black one. That one. Yep. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Look at this. Championship level adjustments, and we're on. Yeah. By our good friend Octavio Villanueva. Look at that. Is that dude back again? Is Carrot Top back? Is he already competing again?
Yeah.
Carrot Top's back?
He has the power of carrots. Carrots don't wait.
That did not explain anything, Octavio. Somehow I feel worse asking the questions. Fuck you, Flo. I'm trying to just make this work. Ugh. Okay, show me ADCC. Yes, thank you. This is normally such an easier undertaking, but this year it has turned into a fucking hassle. Flow Grappling is live. Oh, that dude was Lock and Strangle was his name. Okay, good for him.
Did the third ADCC guy win? No rash guard guy?
I don't know. I haven't gotten that vibe yet. I gotta figure it out.
I think there's still been one winner so far with the 3.
1 out of 3, right? Okay.
I'm keeping track.
We can't because they just keep resetting us. It's not for lack of trying here, people. Oh, thank you. And this comes to us from the good folks over at, is this Alfred Coffee? These people? Don't know. I don't even know that you can read it. Either way, it's good. It's good. I did like it. So here's the issue I have. The issue I have is I try to be an organized person and do this all ahead of time, and then it just looks like they said, oh, did you open up 5 tabs? Fuck you. We're going to reset that because we feel like it. Fuck you, Raph. Fuck you for trying to be organized. That's what it feels like, right? I had this thing, Octavio can vouch for me. I had this thing set up at 7 a.m., ready to go, or 7:15. But we were ready to go. They were supposed to go they said, hey, we're going at 7 a.m. And then there was a post, 7:15. So we adjusted our recording schedule, and we were fine. And then they didn't start till 8 a.m. So don't blame us. We're just the messengers. We're doing our best here, people. But yeah, they reset this shit to the point where I can't. It's very difficult to get this on. This dude is doing a great job over on, I think this is mat number 4. Look at this struggle that's happening. Yep, almost with the back tape, but excellent guard retention by Homeboy in the... So if there's ADCC style, there's also come in a t-shirt style.
Have you seen it yet?
This dude, I think he's just in a regular t-shirt, isn't he? Or is that a rash guard? It's hard to tell, because here's...
It is hard to tell.
Okay.
It could just be a really shitty rash guard or a really shitty shirt.
That's true. It does, the more I'm seeing it, the more I'm starting to wonder if it is just a shitty rash guard, because it might be no, but it looks like it's got some cloth on it. Am I crazy? Have you?
It looks like a shirt. It does look like a shirt.
It does look like a shirt, right? Okay.
Because there's too much breathing room in the sleeve.
Yeah, it was the bunch up at the very back that was confusing me. So you've rolled with people in shirts, right?
Yeah,
Just regular shirts.
I hate it.
It's the worst, right?
Yeah.
Why is it the worst?
They're just soggy people.
Not only are they soggy though, but then your fucking fingers, your like toes and shit get stuck in the fucking thing whenever you're trying to keep guard. And I always look at them like, stop doing this. Buy a fucking rash guard. I'll give you one. Even if it doesn't fit, I'll find you one. Oh shit, a Rutolo's out there. Oh, the Rutolo wants to go ahead and kill fucking Carrot Top. Oh shit, Carrot Top gonna die, y'all. Oh, that is not the pool I want. You should have stuck to the prop comedy. Meanwhile, Paul Grant is on number 2, Matt. Oh shit. Rutolo is all streets today, my friend. Oh no, dude in the t-shirt might die. Matt number 4, back take. May be able to lock up the triangle here. Has the inside. Nope. Switches on. Has the routine triangle here. Yeah, I think he has a regular t-shirt on because it says like it's an MMA gym. So I think he might just be a MMA fighter who just said, are you guys doing some grappling? I'll do that shit.
Yeah. Those could be regular shorts too.
Yep. I think just as bad as like regular loose t-shirts are also the basketball shorts. I think those are almost equal in my book. And your account is watching from more than one location. Yeah, it's me, Dick. Ugh. I'm gonna send a note.
Oh, and I get kicked out all of them.
You trying to watch? Well, here's the issue here. Flow Grappling. I am trying to watch. I have multiple screens up, so I hope that you're not making a mistake here, you dicks. Well, I guess we're really just counting on Flow Zone at this point. You know what it is? I'm going to say it out loud. I think they're conspiring against me. And you know what? People, when they conspire against you, it's really important that you take a moment and you create a conspiracy chart. So this may look blank, but by the end of this experience, you, myself, the world will go ahead and figure out a real conspiracy. Because Eddie Bravo always tells us to look into it. So, ladies and gents, on this is going to be my conspiracy board. And I'm going to go ahead and start right now. I'm going to go ahead and say, culprit number 1, Flow Grappling. So now that we have this, we're going to spend the rest of this experience figuring out how Flow Grappling is conspiring against me and, by proxy, you as well. So we're going to revisit this the whole time. Okay, it wasn't your fault. But we're going to say, is it? So who else? Who do we have to blame for Flow Grappling fucking with me? The man? The man. Okay. So it stems from the man. Okay, great to know. We'll come back to this. We'll revisit it throughout. But you can see there is a clear pathway that is showing that. Don't forget acai. Acai? Yep. And if there's acai, what does that also mean? Jesus. So, Jesus. All right, this is what we have so far. We have Flow Grappling being controlled by the man, but also being controlled by Big Acai, which means Big Jesus is involved. So if you're following this flow chart, you will understand by the end of this show what we are getting to. What is it? What is that? What's the comment say? Is it from Facebook or YouTube?
YouTube. It's Under Pressure TV says Helio.
Helio. Yes. Let's go with that. Helio. Helio. Or is it with an R? He's the H, right? He's an H. Okay.
He's no problem.
Or go over here. RELIO. Question mark. Guys, we're really getting to the bottom of this.
The letter they didn't want you to know he had.
Guys, look how much progress we have made in only 2 minutes of Conspiracy Board. And don't worry, you may think, Raph, you're wasting this too early. Aha! That's why you buy multiple boards. So we're well prepared here on this show. Rotolo got the Dars? Okay, cool. Aiken Warrior, yeah, they don't like you using multiple devices. Aiken Warrior. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. We'll get back to this in just a second here, people. Slight technical difficulty. We're just going to sign back in. Le Bouffe. All right. Talk to me. Send me your comments, your hopes, your dreams, your misses, your hits. I will take them all, my friends. We're here for a long-ass time. Octavio, can you tell me if we are now able to see on the broadcast what we're supposed to see? Oh, Aaron Harris. Oh, shit. Chase getting the win over Aaron Harris. That's huge. Both two people who have been profiled on the Grappling Hour, good friends of ours. Damn, that's a tough pull. I still don't know if they've... I don't know if they've released the brackets that I can see. They have to be out there now. So we'll take a look momentarily. I assume that's going to be on flowarena.com. We'll try and keep you guys updated as we see it. But good Lord. I see Livingston and Erdenwale? That's a fucking lie of a name. Going back to number 4. PJ Barch is on mat number 5. Just to let you guys know, let's check in with the Butter Panther doing Butter Panther shit. Dude, that dude is too good. I have yet to roll with PJ Barch. I don't really look forward to it, but look at this pressure passing. Oh, with ease. Just fucking, straight into mount. Well done, PJ. PJ has to be one of the favorites in this category. I would love to see him go far. PJ is always pound for pound.
PJ versus Rotolo?
You might. And now he knows what to look out for. So let's go back to this. I'm going to put mat number 4 on this one. We have another ADCC style gentleman. Things are not looking good for him. He may be trying to answer the phone here in a second. Ooh, nice side choke from inside of mount. He may tap from this. But nope, muscles too big. ADCC will see PJ Barch continue. Mat number 5. He gets the 2 points. That is all he needs. All right, homeboy is, I think that's McGlynn? I don't really know. We'll find out as we go. I guess the question is, if you are deciding to go without the shirt, do you get a tattoo in preparation of that? We get a tap over on mat number 3. And it does look like, I think that's Ramos that is going to be going on. Steven Ramos, famously of Essential BJJ. Love that kid. He is a monster of a competitor if that is him. But we'll find out in just a moment. Woo, we are flying through this shit.
We got one comment on Facebook and one.
All right, one comment on the Facebook. Let's see what the people are saying. Oh, I just got a good morning. Oh, look at that, David Aceituno. Appreciate you. Look at that. Dave watching from the Mexico. Thank you. Gracias, as we say in that country.
And Under Pressure TV was talking about Harris looking good in the upper left.
Harris is looking good in the top left. I think that was happening before he got submitted or that he lost to Chase. But I love Aaron Harris. Aaron Harris is a beast. Love those people. Let's see what else is happening right now. I'm going to put this earpiece back in so I can make sure I'm hearing you guys. We love it. If you guys give us a like and a share, we will give you a toast on air. Uh-oh. We are seeing a heel hook happen over on mat number 1. And yes, that is going to be good to advance. North River Jiu-Jitsu, stand up right now. If you're watching. I don't really know if you're watching, honestly. I do think that is Steven Ramos. I'm going to double check just to see there. I am correct. He is playing top position here. Ron is putting a break to the action. Woo! Kimura rip over on mat number 4 with 20 seconds left to go. McGlynn looks like he may be able to pull this one out, but there is a submission threat as he now is working in that side control, trying to attack the arm. Homeboy without the shirt may not be representing well for that number. Did that go out? All right, we'll fix that in a second. Damn, Gina. And they make it to full time. Look at that. Woo! Look at this. We're getting some people tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. We love you. We appreciate you. Feel free to comment as we're watching along together. No, Stephen Ramos, don't have your back taken. I mean, I realize it's really not a good thing to yell out. It's not really specific. It's like the coaches who yell out really shitty stuff. But he can't hear me, so it's not just that. My appreciation to y'all for watching along with us. Ooh, they were tied back on mat number 4, so ADCC style may be able to go yet again. I am looking over on mat number 3. It looks like the dude with the gray hair got the submission there. I'm just going to guess it was a leg lock. I think that's a good guess on this. Are you guys enjoying this? Are you enjoying yourselves? Who are you looking forward to seeing most compete today? Please tell me in the comment section. Ramos coming up on it. That's a beautiful mount escape. God, I wish I could just fucking beast out of shit like that. We were asking this though, but if you are going ADCC style, do you like make the effort to get a tattoo that will be specific to that? Do you want to show it off? Is that a good opportunity to do that?
I think there's a cheaper way to go about it is by getting a rash guard.
Are you okay? Somebody walks in and they're gonna go ADCC style with you. What do you say to them?
Like,
Do you stop rolling with them? Yeah, if they're just training with you.
I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Questions are life choices.
But what if they're preparing for this event?
Then they're at the wrong place because I'm not going to make them better for that. If someone came to train with me for ADCC, they're going to get there worse.
That's fair. I tell people, I'm like, I'll get you quasi better. I can't make real promises.
All I can help you do is lose weight.
Oh, is that John Combs? The esteemed John Combs is on mat number 3, everybody. Be sure to take a look. Ooh, he is already past guard. Homeboy underneath is trying to... Oh, he does get out of it. Damn. Now... Ooh, good for him. Shit, that's better than I do with Combs. All right.
Under Pressure TV says Gracie University back tats is a must.
Ooh, back tat. That is actually a really good idea. Do you have to be Gracie University to get that tattoo? Would it be confusing if I just showed up with the Gracie Barra tat and then was like, Raph, do you go to Gracie Barra? No, I just wanted to get a triangle.
It would impress me that I've never done jiu-jitsu before.
That's true. That's the truth,
most
my
of the
friend.
world.
That is most of the world. Ramos now a little bit in better standing. Might have a guillotine here. Does lose it in transition. I think John Combs is already advanced within 1 minute of competition time. Congratulations to him, friend of the show. Now, John Combs is a previous ADCC trials winner. Last year winning, or 2 years ago. God damn, that's how long it's been. Yes, 2 years ago winning the West Coast trials. Some say the Best Coast trials. I said, that was too long of a trials. I'm looking to see the score over here. Ramos is down by 4 in his, and there is still massive action that is happening over on that side. Mat number 2, things not looking great for ADCC style, homeboy, as they are now getting all bunched together. We do have a advancement, gentleman who, yeah, that's a Noel brother. Oh, I think, yeah, he's a fighter, yeah. It's Nick Noel. Yeah, good for him. That's awesome. Oh, shit. They have to move one of the folding chairs out of the way over here. That's not great. All right. We await for more instruction on this one. So it looks like they're about to go to a new match on mat number 2. I'll get you that information shortly. They're now calling for a couple people. Oh, God, you can even see what's happening over on the other sides. Man, they are not giving a shit about any of the regulations of how far the mats go. Some of these guys have literally traveled from mat 1 to mat 10. Is that Satava that I see over on mat number 3? Yes, it is. Jonathan Satava last go-round won the East Coast Trials. Also has to be a favorite. One of the best X-guards out there, and a Marcelo Garcia disciple. He has, I think it's called Peak Jiu-Jitsu. Please tell me if I'm right or wrong. Friend of the show, though. Love that guy. Ooh! Coming in with some beautiful wrestling so far. Already putting it down. Passing looking really good. But Winther also getting in a decent attempt at a rubber guard. Does not get it. It gets denied, but gets a second opportunity here. Back over on mat number 4. There's some aggressive work between both of these gents, but ADCC style will go down. Eek. It's not looking good, Octavio. 1-4. Although the day is young. And the heavies do tend to do that. So be prepared. That was how a couple years ago, I think at the last trials, we ended up getting introduced to a young Nicky Rod. Nicky Rod came in and I said, who's this Walmart version of The Rock?
Oh, wow, that upper top left.
Yeah.
You got him with a body triangle,
Inverted body triangle. Well done. Yeah. Oh, God. That's the worst. God. Yeah, that's a very specific ability to pull off that move. Hey! Congratulations to friend of the show, Steven Ramos. Advancing. Love to see it. It says, show. Dr. Coach Wes says the flow stream is so dog shit.
I agree.
Yes.
Because it's flow.
Well, it is flow. You know, just to let you know, Wes, this thing did tell me I have to approve your comment because it was a questionable comment. Fortunately, whenever you talk shit about flow, I should just put a keyword that says advance. Let it happen. Yeah. But I appreciate. Thank you, YouTube, for protecting me from this language. I would have been dismayed. My innocence would have been piqued. Oh no. Looking on over. Yep, we have another gentleman going ADCC style, and that is Jay Anoch and Bisa. So I think we're still in the middle of 77 kg on this one. If I'm not mistaken, Satava working hard to try and get the pass here, still put in a half guard. Meanwhile, mat number 4, S. Amour. Isn't amour like a word for love or something? Oh, it's amour. Never mind. Womp womp. Marshall on top, I believe. I'm going to have to go back and look that, so we will reconfirm those things. I want to say thank you to everybody who's tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Let us know in the comment section what you're thinking so far. Let us know who you're excited to see. I want to make sure that we do not lose track of that. It says, thanks, YouTube. Appreciate that, Wes. Satava, though, okay, so Satava is not necessarily past the guard, but he looks like he's making that guard miserable. That shoulder pressure looks terrible to deal with. Just to let you guys know, mats 1 and 2 seem to be clear at the moment, but we'll return to those in a few seconds. There may be a triangle situation. Nope. Standing right back on up. Oof! He is lifting him like he is assisting him in a drunk situation. Oh, almost a rock bottom there. Good for him. Taking the back, has the body triangle in. This is going on mat number 4 with Amour and Iwamazu. I think these names are being made. You know what? Adding it to the list. Parents. Let me see. Parents. Parents are on the list for bad names. Parents, right? Fake names. Fake names. You know what fake names give way to? Fake news. Look at this. It's all coming together here, people. By the end of this, I will make you guys see.
Yeah, but 2 negatives make a positive, so that means it's true now.
Wait, what? Oh, true news. Okay, well, you know what? You've taken it a step further. True news. Which, by the way, would just be called a fact. But, we're going to fuck that shit. So, here's what we got so far. Flow grappling, controlled by the man, and Big Acai and Jesus. Also Haleo, ? Or is it Raylio with the hard R? Ooh, can we say hard R?
If someone joins, they don't straight up just appear, right?
No, they have to call in and then you'll see it. Go ahead and pull on Jordan then. Ladies and gents, I'm very excited to let you know that we're going to have in a second our good friend Jordan Peitzman, who's going to be giving us some information on what's happening. Satava does look like he has the back here. Ooh, could finish in this position. He's got a minute left to work. Let me go ahead and check this on over. Marshall still advancing. Are we good to go? All right. Do we have our good friend Jordan Peitzman on?
We are live with Jordan Peitzman.
How are you doing? Of Subspectrum notoriety and also a pretty decent competitor in his own right. Let's be honest.
Yeah, looking at some of these competitors there today, I probably would not deserve to be there, though.
Bro, you're
some pretty impressive guys on the mat.
Listen, you are being too modest. I have seen your competition footage. You pretty good as well.
That said, I'm glad we're finally started. Took a little while, but we are live with the 77 kilogram division.
I love the fact that you sent me a note being like, "Are you prepared for today?" And I go, "Yeah, no, I know." Because you're a person who's run tournaments, so you were telling me, how long do you think this thing is going to last?
I think, based on a little bit of math, I think it's going to be a 13 to 15 hour event, and they didn't get started till 10 o'clock local time here. I think it's 11 o'clock on the East Coast, so you could legitimately see guys on the East Coast finishing out that round of 32 sometime between midnight and 1 a.m. tonight.
Oof, good Lord. I got a note here from Dr. Coach West, and it says, "Oof, big echo." Do you mind looking into that, Octavio? Just to double check.
Yeah, I noticed I can kind of hear myself too.
Okay, I might turn my mic down ever so slightly. You might be hearing maybe myself through my earpiece. I do want to ask this, my friend. So, if you are competing in this, are you going ADCC style? Do you wear the no rash guard?
I think I wear a rash guard. I like short sleeve rash guards. I've never competed shirtless, and I guess I got to go with what I know best, and that's a short sleeve rash guard.
Let's say this: what if the person has really good jiu-jitsu that you figure, if I take that out of the equation, they may not be able to submit me if I'm too slippery?
I think my better chance would be with a pair of Valet Tudo shorts. Get those thighs nice and greased up and sweaty. Just slip out of every leg lock attempt that there is. I think that would be my form of defense via attire.
Understood. And last question on that form. Do you also, if you are going ADCC style, do you get a tattoo specific to this event? Do you end up saying, you know what? I really want to show off this new tattoo. I think I need to build that into my training time.
Yeah, maybe like only God can tap me across my chest.
Nothing makes me happier than that right now. So Jordan, okay, you're in charge of this division, correct?
I think it was the 88 kilograms division that you put me in charge of, but
in charge of everything now. So no.
Sounds good.
You aren't going until the next round, so you're just right now keeping an eye on all the action. I know there's a lot to kind of digress and really kind of process right now, but what have you seen so far throughout the tournament thus far in?
I've been trying to keep up with it. I just realized now that I could put 4 matches on the screen at once, so that's definitely helpful. But we saw Cade Rotolo go through in the first round. Obviously, he's one of the favorites in the division. PJ Barch with a submission victory in the first round. Another one of the favorites, I think, in this division. I think him, William Tackett, PJ Barch are going to be kind of the 3 guys to look out for in that 77 kilograms division. I saw a really interesting first round matchup between Chase Hanna and Aaron Harris, a couple of guys that I know through the competition scene. I was not excited, surprised to see them match up in the first round. I saw Chase Hanna win with an outside heel hook just about a minute into the match. Just been kind of hopping around trying to catch up with as much as I can with this division. A lot of names I don't recognize, but also a lot of names I do recognize. So I'm just excited to see how this division plays out as we whittle it down from 128 to 64, 32, down to that 16. I think once we get down to that 16, you're going to see a lot of names that you recognize. And it's going to be pretty cool to see how that plays out.
Can I ask a question here? As somebody who's put on tournaments, what make you of that beautiful Jersey casino carpet?
Yeah, it wouldn't be my first choice. It looks very yellow in there, especially for like a streaming setup. You want like a very clean looking setup. And yeah, that casino floor isn't doing them any favors, along with the yellow and blue mats. Just interesting color scheme, but you gotta make do with what you can in the locations that you have.
I think during pandemic we've all had to make do with some kind of differences of how locations are supposed to be and whatnot, but I see this color, and it makes me think. I'm like, man, that rug is probably just as much ringworm as the mats do.
You're probably right. And I know as the day progresses, I've done tournaments where we've had to put these same style, like the Fuji style mats, down on like a carpeted floor. There's going to be giant gaps between all the mats. You're going to have to spend a lot of time pushing those back together in between matches. It's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass for them, but I'm sure they'll make do with it.
I was recently at an event where they asked the audience multiple times to push the mats back in for everybody. Like, you were an audience member, and they said, no, can everybody get around the mats and just...
We need your help.
What are you expecting from today? I know that we said you're doing 70... No, not 77. You're doing 88?
Yes, the 88 kilograms division, which I think will be a very interesting division. There's, again, I think there's 3 to 4, in some divisions, maybe 5 or 6 guys that are really at the top of the division and have a really good chance to go on and win these trials. 88, I'm looking out for a handful of guys. Jacob Couch is one of those guys. Alec Balding, obviously a guy who's won an ADCC trials in the past, ADCC vet in his own right. The Giancarlo Bodoni, I probably didn't say that right, but training under the Donner crew down at New Wave in Austin. So I think those are kind of the main guys I'm looking for in that division. Also, Elder Cruz, he does hold a win over Jacob Couch at a recent who's numbers 1, so I believe he's in the bracket as well. So those are kind of the 4 guys that I'm looking for in that division to go through. I think those are probably going to be they're going to make up the majority of the final 8 or the final 4. And just be interested to see how that all plays out.
And I have to tell you, man, I feel like Elder Cruz is one of the right kids, right time, right place sort of situations. So I love that kid competing there. Also, it appears on mat number 4, there's a Sanchez. And, God, that kid's also a beast. I love the shit out of him.
Alan Sanchez, yeah, he's super, super good.
Yeah, no, I think you're right on the money. Jacob Couch, same sort of thing. Kid's been really red hot, so I'm looking at that series of names that you just drop in, and I think any one of those kids could be a monster today. I just don't know who is going to hit their stride. Like, when you see these things, sometimes people just go into fucking beast mode, and then you go, oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. They were pretty good, but today they really wanted to fucking murder people. So.
Yeah, and I mean, one person that I can speak on just because he's competed in a handful of our events is Jacob Couch, and I mean, every time we see that kid out, he's better and better every single time. I mean, we saw him get that submission victory over Hunter Colvin, which I thought was an incredibly impressive victory recently at who's number 1. That's not an easy guy to beat, let alone submit, and he did it almost seemingly effortlessly. So that's somebody I would look out for today. Definitely is Jacob Couch.
Sorry, my apologies. Sanchez was in on
No worries.
18, didn't really finish it, but it looks like he's specifically taking on one Jesse Eisenberg from the social network. Oh, I want to go, but he's wearing the wig that he was wearing in the Batman v Superman films.
That's a sick mullet.
It's impressive. I'm told right now that we actually have Michael Courier on the line. Let's go ahead and bring him in. Michael Courier of Impact Jiu-Jitsu notoriety. Are you here? Do I see you, sir? I hear you. Mike, how you doing, man?
Oh, hey! Not you guys, it's me. I'm talking to this famous TV guy. Not you guys.
Mike, how are you doing, my friend?
Raph, give me 1 second. I can barely hear you.
Okay.
And I'm not sure why.
Well, you look great, so congrats to you, my friend.
Even that, let's see here. What's going on here?
Tell you what, we'll give you a second to go ahead and fix
You
that.
can hear me?
I do hear you. You hear me okay?
All right. That's not good.
All right, Mike.
It's funny, I can hear you, like, a little bit.
Yeah.
But, like, it's almost like you're talking, like, to, like, the smallest microphone in the world.
Understood.
So let me see here.
So why don't we do this? Do you have any headphones with you?
Let me check. 1 second.
Okay.
Can I get your AirPods?
Follow Mike on the stream for a second, and we'll return back to him. But in the meantime, our good friend Jordan, I ask you this. My question for you, though, is you see Joe Selecki. Oh, man, UFC fighter Joe Selecki is on the broadcast right now, too. Jordan, you hear me?
I might be muted. There. I think I'm back now. I think I was muted.
Hey, I can hear that guy very well, but I can't hear Raph at all.
Joe Selecki getting the rear naked choke victory there, it looks like, on mat number 3.
It's the nonverbals. It's the fact that he went ADCC style, no rash guard, which I expect. But why did he do that? So that he could show off his official UFC shorts.
Yes, I did notice that.
That
Sounds like someone's getting the shit beat out of him, cartoon style.
Yeah, that's no bueno. But we are probably getting closer to seeing a lot more of the stars that you and I know. So I am excited to see a lot of these people start to show up. What I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to put Mike in touch with my buddy Octavio. We're going to see if we can fix that up while we're doing that. But let me go ahead and get this. Hit up my guy, OV Films. Any other kind of people that you have an eye out for? It could be in any category here, sir. Jordan? Jordan, are you still with me?
I'm still here.
Okay. Any other people that you were looking out for today?
Yeah, I mean, maybe not people that would necessarily be looking to go on to win this whole thing, but just some names that I think that would be worth looking out for and that could have an impressive showing today or a surprising showing. One, up on, I can't see what mat it is, but Nick Ronan of Sarah BJJ, he's another guy that's super tough in the 77 kilograms division. And I would look for him to make some waves and get a handful of wins here today. Another guy, Mahmoud Jabbar, he's a guy that's competed for us many times. From Wisconsin BJJ, 360 BJJ up in Milwaukee. And I think that he could make some serious waves. He's a purple belt here in the Midwest that's done very well on a handful of our events. He's won our absolutes a handful of times. He's had some really tough matches with some of the best guys who've competed on our events. So he's a guy that I would definitely look out for today. He gave Alan Sanchez one of his toughest matches at that Midwest Finishers a few months back. So.
Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do, Jordan. We're going to give you a few minutes. I'm going to let you go for a few. Give us a call probably about another 30, 45 minutes whenever you're free, and we'll check in with you. We may even see some people in your category, I'm assuming, by then.
Let's hope so. I think they might be running all the way through 77 first, though, so it could be could be an hour or two.
I was told I wasn't told, but Mo said during his thing that they were going to go all the way down till they had 159 competitors. And as it stands, if we're on about 48 right now, and that's not necessarily true, round of 128, I guess we're going to have to wait to see. So yeah, we'll definitely be here for a bit.
Sounds good, man. I'll be
man,
popping back in.
Appreciate you, my friend.
See you. Of course, thank you.
All right. So, double checking how this is all going right now. Yep. Oh. Okay, so there's two options. Is there just the multi-channel? Put the multi-channel and not the stereo. And then if that doesn't work, we can try the stereo. That's fine. My apologies on the echo, everybody. You're seeing this happen. Oh, look at this. ADCC style does make its way in. Good for this kid on mat number 5. Beasting his way to the next round of competition. And I'm looking to see what the next matches are coming up for y'all, and we will report back on those. But I think Mike Courier, if you are watching right now, we might try this again and see if that's working. And my thanks to Dr. Coach West for letting us know on the echo. We're going to do our best to try and minimize that as much as possible. especially that it can be very difficult when we are live and on air, but that's the beauty of doing a live broadcast, my friends. Shit gets hectic real quick. Look at this. The patron saint of ADCC style, one Cody Steele, is on your broadcast right now, warding those one LX, is that B? I forget exactly what it is. But those folks are great. I do like them a lot. So Cody is going to be one of the people to keep an eye on this major competition. And I would highly suggest that y'all keep a big place. Yes, let me see what it says. Not complaining, just keeping y'all informed. No, there's no complaining here. I appreciate that. It says pumped to see Cody Steele, as we are too. Looks like over, though, on mat number 1, Danny Myra might be getting a armbar here. D-Boy Freestyle, though, that guy might be coming up. Oh, speaking of trying to come up, the dude, Coronado, who's going up against Cody Steele, definitely trying to make some headway, but this is going to be difficult. Cody has some of the best movement out there, so it's going to be very difficult to get in on him. Speaking on getting in, beautiful duck under wrestling happening on mat number 4. We switch on over to mat number 5 as well, and we do have an advancement. Look at that. It was M. Hansen of the Mbop fame. Can't prove that. Don't think that's actually a thing. I see a heel hook. Nope. Maybe there. Yep, now we're at a heel hook. Could also be a heel hook knee bar. Nope. Instead, Homeboy gets out of it, mat number 4. Congratulations to him. Cody Steele, they're going to recenter him back at the center of the mats. I guess that's the nicest way to put on. Mat number 5, another ADCC style. Michael Courier is coming in. And please let us know if you guys hear an echo. Hey, Courier, are you there? Do you hear me?
I can't. It's I mean, I said it's very quiet.
It's very quiet. If I boost my signal up right now, do you hear me now?
I do hear you now. Yes, sir.
Okay, let's keep it at this level then, if that's going to work. I just have to go up higher. And as long as we...
Is that not going to bother you?
Oh, I'll be fine. And, audience, if you could let us know if we have an echo, that would be great. My question to you, Courier, do you end up starting by going ADCC style, in which do you go shirtless if you are competing in ADCC?
It's funny. We were just watching, and my wife said, "Is that guy shirtless?" I said, "Listen, if you're gonna go ADCC, you gotta go all in. I think, right? I'm thinking basketball shorts, no shirt, maybe even a t-shirt, but I'm definitely not wearing like legit gear."
I'm glad that we actually got someone to say the truth here. It's important because, I look at this and I always tell people, I'm like, yo, you can tell these guys are training less jiu-jitsu and more about being like, yo, my abs are going to be on air, so I better fucking really come through on this.
Gotta look good out there, right?
But you're also one of the people who has really good tattoos, so you kind of want to show them off. It's actually a good opportunity.
I got like the most expensive rash guard ever all over me, right? So it's already on.
I
always clean.
I appreciate the honesty. Good for you. I'll ask this, Senior Courier. What is new with you? How are things going for you, sir?
Man, things are great as always. I've got a couple little things I'm kind of trying to work out with some medical concerns, but nothing too crazy. Just aches and pains like normal. But for a guy like me, that's the first time I've.
Did we just lose him real quick?
Good. Right, I'm back to losing your volume completely.
You lost my volume completely?
Now I can hear you.
Okay, we're good. Okay, I think you just ducked out for a split second. I'm glad that medical things are working out okay for you.
Yeah.
I'm good to hear that. So what are you going to be previewing for us today? What are you in charge of on this project?
Yeah, I'm looking at the 77 kg and the less than 60 for the women's. So in my opinion, I think I got the 2 cherry brackets. I mean, it's I think a lot of these brackets, a lot of these events, you can kind of really narrow the field down to honestly, 2 to 3 guys that have a real chance of winning it. I think with 77, that field gets a lot bigger. We have a very competitive bracket. There's tons of names I'm watching. Lots of people who I didn't even know were going to be there that are there that I'm like, oh, good. I want to see them do well. And so it's really, really cool. And then the exact same with the women's bracket. I think it's a really open field. I believe my good friend Heather Raftery is the odds-on winner, and I feel great about that. You know, I roll with her a lot, and she's done nothing but get better over the years, and I think that I'm really excited to watch her compete.
That's beautiful. I'm going to ask you this. What has been the best match that you've seen so far?
It's been such a tough one. I think that we just watched Alan Sanchez. He had a no-show in his first match, and then he just finished grappling, and it was fantastic. You know, that it was so good that it's making me concerned with the rest of Alan's day.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, that should have been a match that Sanchez kind of went out there and handled it. And I think that he squeaked by, ended up being tied 2-2. And really could have gone either way. And so I really hope he turns things around. I think that, you know, Alan has one of those styles that can be really good for sub only and not translate super well to the ADCC rules. I think ADCC rules really favors a more aggressive grappler. And I think some of these guys who are really technical and smooth, and guys I love watching, are going to struggle with turning it up and having that aggressiveness that's necessary for ADCC.
It is very hard to replicate that in training. You often can be the best in your gym, and it can be very difficult. Dude who's on mat number 5, though, I want to bring this up. You and I share a sort of journey into trying to find the right set of shorts. That dude's shorts were so not regulation size that it almost looked like a diaper. So I think there's a very careful balance between the two, especially if you're just going ADCC style. So I think it's very important that people know that.
Yeah, for sure. I think that, you know, I think when you look at the training footage of guys like Cade and Ty, and you see how hard they train regularly, you know, and that's tough. You know, I think that a lot of us work so hard to kind of eliminate that dynamic from our game in the gym, you know, and we want to have a great welcoming experience. We want to have all these guys who are training, you know, training hard but keeping it safe, and we have guys who are rolling with us that have to go to work, and so yeah, it's really hard to replicate any of this.
I want to say on mat number 5, we just saw a submission happen. Beautiful knee bar. Congratulations. I also want to give a shout out to Tom Selimore, who is a friend of the show, who is a referee, and he is crushing it thus far in. There was a report that I believe Mo was saying that the referees that they normally have weren't able to come on over because of reasons. And it is nice to see that some of our pals are filling in their stead. Courier, I know that you have classes that you are teaching today, but I know that you are stopping in with us right now. We will see you a little bit later, so I'm glad about that. Before we get you on out of here, what is your biggest prediction of this weekend? Like, if you have one prediction going on, what is that prediction going to be, sir?
I think if I have one prediction that I feel super safe saying, and having, I'll preface this by saying, when I pick matches, I'm exclusively wrong. There's no scenario in which I pick correctly. But if I had to put some money and make one prediction, I'm thinking Cade is going to run away with this whole day and really be a standout today. I think he just leaps and bounds above everybody else, even in a stacked bracket.
Cade listen, dude. Cade looked like he was going to collect some money. That's how intense he looked in his first match. So I'm very excited for that. All right, my friend. Well, we're going to check in with you a little bit later, but for right now, thank you so much for making sure that we are informed. We'll see you back in a little bit, but Mike, you're the best. We love you. We'll see you a little bit later, my friend.
All right, I'll see you soon, bud.
All right, bye. Later. Michael Courier, everybody. All right. Ooh, oh, look at this. Double ADCC style. Nobody was expecting that one yet. That is happening over on mat number 4, and we might be in on a rear naked choke, and it does look like it is, it's looking a little dicey. That's going to be short on time. I think we're going to see a tap with a body triangle here in 3, 2, 1, and no, he's fighting it still. Pressure to him. That is a tough gig to play in. I think that is Jay Elsmore, who has the rear naked choke on right now. Meanwhile, mat number 4, still good pressure. Mat number 1, it's been a good back and forth between Santos and Waljak, so congratulations to them. I saw a note here from Dr. Coach West that said, guys, shut up. Stone Cold Steve Austin is on mat number 3. I don't see him. And believe me, I would be the first to point out Stone Cold is on the mats. But you know what? It's telling me that our mat number 3 is not up to date. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that one up real quick and see if I can push that up. It does look like, yes, gentleman there, he did get it. Oh, I don't think that's Stone Cold. Is that mat 2 now? No. Oh, Steve Austin! Oh, from Side BJJ. Yeah, of course I know him. Yeah, of course I don't. But, hey, that's dope. Do I have to start announcing like Jay Ross now? Like good old JR? Yeah. By God, that man's putting a stomp in that hole right there.
He's come to whip another man's ass.
Oh, it's a real slobber knocker. Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold!
If you only had the cowboy hat,
the cowboy hat and some hot sauce to go. Yeah. I like that. The West says, there we go. Woo! Look at this, dude. I don't really slam to get out of things, and maybe I should do that more. Octavio, I've never slammed you, I don't think, yeah?
probably.
I don't think I have. I think I've been pretty nice to you. Though there was when we roll, you would know, you're probably one of my oldest training partners. So if I'm mean to anybody, it's got to be the people that I've been training the longest with. And with good reason. And I think it was on mat number 2. Thank you, Wes. In action. Actually, it's mat number 3. But as we try and figure out this bullshit, is that yeah? We got a Jean-Jacques here. Look at that. Johnson and Leak. I'm going to switch these. That's on mat number 2. And we will keep you guys updated on what is happening. Johnson and Leak. Double check that is mat number 2 though. Yeah, okay. I think we're back on. Okay. Chambers, Novus, mat number 1, and we are waiting for more information to be put up. But thanks you guys for tuning in. If you like the show, give us a like and a share. It really means a lot to us. And if you give us a like and a share, we'll give you a toast on air. That's right. I will take out this right here, which is my coffee, and my beautiful Grappling Hour mug, and I will give you a toast. What will I say about you? What won't I say? He says as he sips slowly. One of the things that I think we really haven't even shown up on the show, though, Octavio, sound cue coming up, is look at this. We don't just have one camera here. We actually have 2 cameras. So at any given time, hello. At any given time, I can go back and forth between the 2 different cameras here, and we may have a guest come in a little bit later. We'll see. This is, again, a marathon. We're going to be here for a while, I guess is what we're trying to say here, people. So don't go anywhere. Enjoy your time. Oh, but let's go to this camera again real quick. I want to shout out my good friends over at New Ground Jiu-Jitsu. Look at this. Do you like their merch? There's a burrito on the way. Ta-da, merch. If you like this and want to support our friends, all you have to do is go to newgroundapparel.com or newgroundjiujitsu.com to find out more information. Buy the sweater. It's beautiful. I love it. It's super warm. Also, it's cold now. I wear this because it's burr outside, and I look fucking fantastic in it. Switch camera. Look at how seamless this is. Well done, Octavio. Round of applause to us. Huzzah. All right, we're back on mat number 4. Next ADCC style competitor coming in. Somebody carrying a purse off the air that I just saw randomly.
Dr. Coach West says, you can only toast me if that's Irish coffee.
It's flipping summer here. You can only toast me if that's Irish coffee. Listen, dude, do you not understand that I'm going to be on air for 14 hours today? You can fuck off. But kindly. If you like and a share, I'll give you a toast. But otherwise, I don't owe you shit. So just to fill you in on what's going on there. My appreciation to all of you guys who are tuning in. I am also keeping an eye on all things social media. So if you guys send us notes, I will do my best to integrate them into the show. But of course, the best way to talk to us is directly in the chat section that we have here. Octavio's looking at it. I'm looking at it. We've got double eyes on it. We're going to be here all day. Woo! Almost here, a pass. And I'm looking to see. I mean, the question is, who's going to emerge as this year's star? You don't know them, but they might show up, and they might just surprise you. So keep an eye on all things jiu-jitsu-wise. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like and a follow over on Grappling Hour Properties as well. We're on all the major channels, Facebook, Instagram, the others at Grappling Hour. It's pretty simple. Give us some love, and we will love you back. I think that's as easy as it goes. All right, back on over there. That's Hopkins and Wilson that are taking place on mat number 4. But on mat number 1, it does look like a back take is almost there. He is fighting out of it. Noves is working his ass off to try and take the back. And Chambers is doing his best to re-guard. He may just get it right now. Meanwhile, back on mat number 3, there is an attack on the legs that may come back to haunt. That's Tackett. Took me a second with the hair. But Tackett, again, one of the other favorites of this competition. It is very strange to see him being the real Slim Shady. Unlike Cody Steele. Cody Steele just looks like an evil villain in a fucking 80s movie. What is his name for it?
Cody Steele?
Yeah.
Sounds like a villain name.
It does sound like a villain's name. Do you know that when I interviewed him, when he won Combat Jiu-Jitsu, his mom was right there? And I said, did you know that you named him a porn star name? And I said it, and I realized, man, am I really being too mean for the mom? And she was laughing, and I go, phew. But guess what, everybody? William Tackett does advance. Congratulations to that young man. Has to be a favorite of today. Definitely a favorite of ours. So very excited to see him do his thing a little bit later. But for right now, he makes it to the next level. I am looking on over on mat number 4. Wilson is playing guard here. You know, I have to appreciate Wilson 1 actually has his rash guard on the back with his name. That makes it so much easier for those of us doing this job to know who the fuck we're talking about, because so often we don't. And God damn it, mat 3 camera just went to the flow zone. 2, 3. Okay. This should be, oh no, that's mat 2. I swear to God, this shit pisses me off so hard.
How did you avoid the echo when you would do the...
There should be a button, I think, that you press that's, oh, how did I avoid the echo?
Yeah, because you have the main audio come into the Broadcaster Pro multi-channel, and then when you have someone interviewing, it comes to the interview channel. But when it's the interview channel, it seems like it looks like there's...
Oh, is there 2? So there might be, yeah, you...
There's no settings to the interview setting.
There should be an interview setting on there.
I see the interview setting, but it's muted right now, but I unmute that one so they can talk,
Interesting.
they come in doubled up every single time.
Gotcha. Okay. I think it's a multi-channel one that we're supposed to keep it on. I could be wrong. It might also be the stereo. Those are the only 2 options.
It's a software thing.
Yeah, kind of. I forget what it is. Anyway, that's not for you guys. You don't need to know any of that. We're just talking shop here. I mean, I appreciate you guys. If you want to chime in and you know some shit, that's great. And it says, shit's weak. Oh, fuck you. I'm watching you on my phone, and the trial's on my iPad. I cannot share my shitty island Wi-Fi. Hardly handle this. I am subscribed, though. Flow is not worth $150 per year. It seemed like the echo went away when you turned your mic down, but then you were hard to hear.
Yeah, that's because I muted your road.
Yeah.
And that audio was coming in through the interview or maybe the other one.
Understood. Okay. Well, we'll keep things abreast here, but thank you all for sharing this. Yeah, I don't know. That might be something that I look up when we get into a middle of a break here in a minute. And we might take a short break coming up in a few, but for now, we're still going strong. I hope that you guys are enjoying the broadcast. Oof, look at this. Mat number 2, we got Barriaga versus Jay Roberts. I like to say Jake the Snake Roberts, but that is not him. Got a 50-50 battle going on over on mat number 3, so keep an eye on that one. I'm looking to see what to inform you about mat number 5 in just a moment. But it looks like, yep, it's Pierre Olivier Leduc versus Andrew Burnock, who's also a beast. Ooh, spicy to begin, my friends. I think we're going to see a very... Oh, damn. I mean, Pierre is taking some time to brush the hair. And it says, thanks to all my years of streaming on Twitch, I can point out the problems but can't fix them. Yeah, I know the thing that I'm supposed to do, except it's hard to fix on the fly sometimes. You don't know until you're actually in the middle of the broadcast. We're back down. Wilson and Hopkins still going on. There's a minute left there. Howell and Brenneman is going on mat number 1, just to fill you in. Mat number 3, close on a footlock versus a heel hook situation. Now knee bar maybe. Nope, right back to heel hook. It's going to see whoever's knee pops first, I think, is really the say when of that all. Meanwhile, back on mat number 2, there is a back take there. He's trying to sift in the arm. Might be a little difficult to sift it in, but he's going to have plenty of time to work. That's a minute 40 with the body triangle locked up there. Mat number 4, scrambles upon scrambles, still at a tie score of 0-0. So just letting you know that's what's happening here. And it says no break till after Keith's first match. Well, when I say we're going to take a break, I mean it's only for a couple minutes. I'm not really going anywhere. It's not. I don't think you need to worry about me quitting on the broadcast anytime soon. But what I will say to you right now is we're going to have plenty of stuff to watch. Ooh, armbar happening on mat number 2. And on mat number 3, we still are waiting the result of those two gents finishing it off. No armbar on that one. There was an escape, but it is 8-2 in terms of a score. So Roberts looks like he may advance. He has 49 seconds to seal that deal, though. And anything could still happen. Meanwhile, mat number 5, looks like we did get a finish on that one. I did not see the result on that, so my apologies, everybody. Here's what we're going to do. Hey, Wes, tell me when Keith is supposed to be going up, though. I don't know exactly when that is. So it would be very helpful to know when those things are happening. In the meantime, ooh, Barriaga coming in with a heel hook to try and finish it off, but nothing doing there. Props to him, man. He was trying to get a finish knowing that he was that far down on points. This is an interesting strategy to put yourself into a triangle, essentially. I mean, I've done it, but I have a very weird head, so it tends to work out okay for me. Mostly because up to said. So there is that. It says, I will find out. Ha, ha, ha. Thank you. Appreciate that. And again, likes and shares, people. Would love it if you guys give us some likes in the broadcast that you are watching. Means the world to us. Woo! I think I hear we have a visitor. We have Mr. Wong. Uh-oh. What are you doing here? He doesn't live here. No, he doesn't. What time are you leaving at? Okay. 10? Okay. So you're here super early, Wong. You did want to watch the ACC trials. Camacho not advancing. Gonzalez is advancing. Congrats to him. Then Pastor and Bishop is happening right there. Another match just finished. I didn't see who advanced on mat number 3. We'll come back to that one in a little bit. But intriguing to see what's happening there. That's Richards and Cavalcante on mat number 4. Cavalcante, avid competitor, already looking to beast his way through this thus far in. So really trying for that front headlock guillotine. Ugh. That does not look fun to deal with, my friends. But yes, you guys are seeing us in the early part of our day. It says they can't choke you if they're already choking you. Hashtag smart. Yes, that is essentially my strategy, which is you won't choke me. I'll choke me. Thank you. There's no off button to the genius switch here, my friends. Wait, are you John Danahering at this point now?
Yeah, he is. He wears rash guard.
He's wearing a rash guard instead of a shirt, people. You can put a shirt over. Are you competing today? Well, then why are you doing that? Why don't you buy a shirt? Jesus Christ. Because you're slowly becoming... Okay, so let me put this out. Wong has a website or like a YouTube page where he just reaggregates all Danaher clips. What I am proposing to all of you watching this, you can't see him, but we'll put him on later, is that he is slowly becoming John Danaher. Not through his technical acumen as a jiu-jitsu artist, but as a guy who's saying like, yes, t-shirts, they are bad. I will show you. Why do I always have to roast you? Because you're here.
Dr. Coach West asked, is it laundry day?
Is it laundry day? We'll ask, is it laundry day? He just doesn't have it. That's really what we've ascertained here. It says, don't they have live brackets on some website? I remember that from when I did trials before. Yeah, it's supposed to be on Flow Arena. Ask me if I know where to find it. No. I tried looking up Flow Arena, and then it was advertising to have me use Flow Arena for one of my events. And I was like, nah, no, thank you. Congratulations to the ADCC style guy on mat number 2 who is going to advance. He did win. I think it's more than 2 now. I think there's a handful of them. Do you know where to find it? Listen, dude, we already went through that joke. I think you were supposed to be able to go on flowgrappling.com, and there should be a link there. But as we've seen, flowgrappling.com has been, not the best. Is that the nicest way of putting it? Probably. Okay. Anyway, some great stuff to see here all around. My frame on number 2 is slowed, so that means they're definitely trying to reload that stream, so they'll be back. It says BRB, gonna look for it. You already answered my B. Yeah. But he wrote, you answered my B. I don't really know what that means. I know, but then he said, you answered my B. What's my B? So the children are using their slang on us right now? Okay. I'm going to TikTok some more technology here. Oh, yep. Yeah, that's so behind on mat number 1. What the fuck? Okay. Stofy Leak on mat 2. Navaris Miller still on number 3. Is that Danny Myra? Yeah, Danny. Love that guy. He's the best. On mat number 4. And, dude, I think I see a wild Jeff Chu in the area there. Good for him. All right, mat number 5. They are still going strong. However, they're going to expire on time. And it looks like Wu is going to advance on that one. So congratulations to him. All right, friends. Stofy, Leak, mat 2. Mat 1, I'm going to get some new contenders coming up in just a moment. Again, I'm going to ask you guys, you like what you're seeing? Give us a like and a share. Give us a subscription. If you give us a like and a share, I will give you a cheers, a toast on air. It's that easy. I do one of these. I say something nice about you. I make it up, probably. Especially those of you who I don't know. It is hard to specifically know what you like, but I think you'll like my toasts. Most people do. Okay, let's go to this. Danny laughing right now. I think he is advancing over the 10th planet, dude. Yes, he is. Congratulations, Danny Myra. Beautifully done, sir. All right. Danny's a beast. Love to see it. Love to see it. Charlie Gilpin, who was just competing at a Submission Underground recently. He's on mat number 1. He is going up against D. Van Cura. Like, are these people just using aliases as their names? Sounds like something that you check in at a hotel under as a fake name. What's your name, sir? D. Van Cura.
There's people out there named Apple.
That's fair.
That's not the worst name, I guess.
It is not the worst name. I think you're actually right.
Also not the name Facebook. So.
Oh, Gilpin in on a heel hook. He just lost it, though. All right, I'm going to see what's happening on mat number 5. Bear with me. That's Goto versus Boswell.
Dr. Coach West has found it. Can I post the link or should I DM it?
DM it, please. That would be great. Because we can potentially bring that on air if we can figure out our shit. Guy on mat 5 has an anime antagonist name. That's great. I love that. Mat number 4, ADCC style is that McCleary? Yeah, that's what he's doing. Okay. Meanwhile, on top, though, Lamana? Or we call him Lamana. I like Lamana. Oof. Things are not going well for the ADCC style guy, but he is back up on top. There's going to be some wrestling happening. Mat number 1, we are seeing an interesting thing. Thank you so much, Dr. Coach Wes. I'm going to forward that on over to my producer. And if we try to do it, wouldn't be the worst. Do you want me to send that on over to the Instagram? Yeah, okay. Do you want to be on it? Yeah, fucking sit down. Oh, you do have to talk.
Now you're in camera shot. It's nice to say words.
All right.
Howdy, partner.
I got to put this on. All right. Listen. Introduce yourself to the people.
Hello, world. I'm Michael Wong.
Closer.
Just put your fist right in.
And you're looking right there. You have to be
Hello.
a fist away, yeah.
My voice is a little raspy today
Why?
because I got it fell on my head, and
That's not how that works.
well, no, there's like a lot of stuff in a small space. You know,
That's not how that works.
I'm Raph's mortal enemy.
You're not even my mortal enemy. I don't have you
Every
as
time
an
he mentions
MSI.
me, he's like, bro, it's so unfair. He gets all these views.
No, I'm not even saying it's unfair. I'm just saying you don't do anything for your views.
Listen, it's a difficult process editing.
Oh, God. All right, listen. Talk to the people. I will be right back. Tell them things. Don't fuck it up.
You can't be swearing on your show, man.
I can swear on my show. That's the whole point of the show.
How are you gonna get respectability?
Just don't ruin the show.
Everyone left.
That's funny. What do you want me to
Dr.
say?
Coach West says sounds like Ricky Bobby's first interview.
I don't know who Ricky Bobby is.
You don't know who Ricky Bobby is?
No, I don't know who Ricky Bobby is.
How dare you?
It's a good name though. Ricky Bobby. It's just 2 first names. It's ridiculous.
Okay, what's going on? Tell people what's happening on the matches.
Let's see here. Let's look at
What's
mat
the
number
most
1.
exciting match happening in front of you?
Mat number 2, we have a mounted position by Mr. D. Shaker, and he's maybe gonna take okay. He's getting flipped. Oh my God! There's no way. Okay. Bro, Jiu-Jitsu is usually so boring, but ADCC trials are so crazy. People are actually trying to win. Mat number 3, we have Mr. Pereiro and Diaz.
Is this all the same weight class? Every single one of these matches?
The big boys on mat number 3 look a little bit fucking. They don't look like 77 kilograms anymore. We might be at 88 or more.
Well, I mean, it's almost 10, so they must have caught up now with that bracket.
Okay. Round of 128. Mat number 5, we have a little leg lock action going. It's always great to see like leg lockers get punished and get their guard passed.
Are you talking about lazy leg
Lazy
lockers?
leg, yeah. Well, obviously, have you ever met a good leg locker, bro? It's not like super fun passing them. No. Instead, we have like
Why did they skip the 66 kilogram?
I don't know. They're biased against short people.
That's usually what it is.
I'm excited for the 66 kilogram division most out of all the Keith's fighting.
That's what Dr. Coach West is waiting for. He's waiting for Keith's man.
Yeah, Keith. Keith. Everyone likes Keith Courier, right?
Everyone loves Keith Courier. People don't like him. They love him.
They love him. Yeah,
He's different.
he's very warm person as well. You see his smile, you just want to go outside, help a homeless person or something. He's very nice.
He's a nice guy.
I met him a few
Nice.
times. He submitted me really well, very easily. Listen, normally I can fight out of Darces, but he was just fucking savage, bro.
Yeah, they threw him against Buchecha. Like,
Yeah, now he gets to go against the smaller gentleman.
so you start to Coach West says there is not a single being on this planet that can say a bad word about Keith.
Exactly. Except maybe Keith himself.
Yeah, but that's all. That's a little self-deprecating humor is okay.
Yeah, that's all right. You're gonna get a triangle on that too, by the way.
Keeps you humble. So if you can roll and then go gamble immediately afterwards, I saw a flashing light of.
That's pretty fucking cool. They're in Atlantic City, bro. They can just step outside of the thing.
Yeah.
They got their little wristband. They come back in. They're like, "Hey, what's up, guys? I just lost my house. Gonna go sell the gold in my teeth now."
It happens. It happens more often than you think. Dr. Coach West said, "Why did they skip the 66 kilogram?"
I don't know.
You want to look at the audio first before we jump on?
Yeah, I was about to say. Keep talking to him.
Hey, hello. Raph has a bunch of bananas here that are not super well done. They're like middle.
Show the people the bananas.
Show the people the
They're-
bananas.
Show them and
They're
work
okay.
the bananas.
And what's the problem with the bananas?
I'm just saying they're like not optimally ripe, and you can feel it too. They're kind of green. There's no like matches going on right now.
What do you mean there's no matches going on? I see matches.
It's
Why
like
are you
there's
getting
one.
negative ratings? What's wrong with you?
They're not doing anything right now. Now they started again.
Be interesting.
You start talking
Okay.
about bananas. and they're
Listen.
not bananas.
I can only observe. Matt 2 is a lagging, unfortunately.
Okay, so look, right now I have the stereo rotation muted. I have the multi-channel.
Oh my God.
Interview muted.
I wonder if he's Oh, that's David Garmo. You guys know David Garmo, right? No. He's the guy with the awesome mustache. I think. Wait, let me see. He might submit this guy in like 1 second here. His angle's a little off. He got him. Yay, David Garmo.
Explain. Don't just do that.
Bro, he got him with either a Darce or Anaconda. I wasn't paying too much attention. Listen, I'm not smart, so I can't tell the difference. Hello. Mat number three is 88 kilograms.
Debate this. Dr. Coach West says, I think bananas ripen faster when they're in a bunch.
I don't know, bro. I'm not a science man.
You're not a banana science
I'm not a science man. All I know is that like there's a lot of history behind banana plantations and stuff that people get mad about.
Yeah.
I don't know about it, but
There's a lot of death and murder when it comes to bananas.
plantations in general.
No, but just in Panama as well.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Look into it.
I'm against that.
There was a lot of people
The
killed
guard
by-
puller on mat 5. Guard puller identified.
I think part of the reason why they made like Panama such like a shelf country is because of that.
Look at this guy on mat 5's rash guard. Wow, that's pretty slick, bro.
The doctor.
Do people still use leg locks for heel hooks, or is it all about top position now?
I saw people heel hook.
You got a few heel hooks going?
I think
How about outside heel hooks? Is it only inside?
If you're way better at leg locks, you should probably go.
Okay. Bro, it's all about top position. Gordon Ryan? What do you mean? Is he back for the trials? He's not doing trials, bro. He's the champion. That'd be funny. Gordon Ryan just beats the shit out of everybody. This gentleman on mat 5 has had this ashi for like a minute. I don't know what they're doing now. Toe holder, you see mixed success with them. Sometimes they're just cringe. Sometimes just break the guy's fucking foot. Yeah, toe holds. Yeah. Or sometimes it's like on mat 5, the gentleman went for a toe hold and he got his back nearly taken and now he's getting pinned. That's mat 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably. Right? That's how they would order it. I pool. got blue belt. This guy in mat 3, look, he's got a blue rash guard. Jay Van Zandt. Wait a minute, is that Paige Van Zandt's Jason Van Zandt? No. Oh, it has a D in it. No, that's not him. Listen, we're all big fans of Paige Van Zandt.
Are you one? Are you subscribed to her?
No, bro, I'm cheap. I don't know if anybody has any leaks. Reddit is such a weird place. It's not even a place. What am I saying? It's not a place.
Dude, if Twitter's a place, Reddit is definitely a place.
I mean, from talking.
Oh, it doesn't matter what you say. It matters how you say it. Oh my God. What?
Listen, Long, I give you one job, which is to not fuck up the podcast. And this is what's happening. I come
Rafa
back on.
Sparza is a big shot podcast owner, bro.
Listen, dude, this isn't that hard, but you're making it hard.
I'm sorry. I'll get you a coffee. I'll be your assistant first.
You'll be my assistant. You'll work your way back up to it.
Okay.
Wong, I actually very much appreciate you. So one of the things that I do like about you a lot is that you have a good mind for jiu-jitsu. So that is part of the reason why I felt like I could give you the keys, drive the car. But we've learned that you need to get a learner's permit before we get you into this.
I have a good mind
Yeah, you do. For jiu-jitsu.
for jiu-jitsu. What
That's
do you mean
about
by
it.
that?
What do you think it means?
What does that
Do you
mean?
think it's an insult?
I don't know. It sounds like you're
No, it's not. I think that I'm not saying you're stupid. Why would you think that?
because you said for jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not saying you have a great mind for astrophysics. I'm
No,
saying
but
you
you
have a
just-
good mind for jiu-jitsu, you dork. That's kind of what we're talking about
You
here.
don't have to specify.
What do you mean I don't have to specify?
Look, I'm just saying. Why don't you just enjoy the jiu-jitsu here, buddy?
I'm trying to compliment you, and you can't take the fucking compliment.
Okay, I accept the compliment. Thank you.
Okay, good. That's all you have to do. It's pretty easy.
I mean, I don't know. It's,
No, I'm trying to compliment him because he's like, well, Ramsey, you feel me? I don't
you
like
know how
this.
people get like backhand compliments like, oh,
I don't give backhanded compliments, except I do, but not in this particular case.
Rap's always like, oh, you're so strong. That's why you're so much better than me.
Yeah, of course. That sounds like something I would say. You know what? Okay, guys, I didn't want to do this, but now I have to do it.
What is this?
This is our conspiracy chart
On the
of flow
board.
grappling. So flow grappling, okay? This will take you through it.
Okay, but
flow
if this guy on
grappling.
mat 2 gets submitted.
Who did? Oh, is that Matt number 2? Oh, Salter, dude. Salter is a previous ADCC trials winner, also a fighter for Bellator. I believe a contender for the championship over on that side. He's a beast over a Salty Dog. You may also recognize him as the guy who has those videos where people die in the background and like they power bomb him and all that sort of shit. That happens at his gym. He is a dear friend of our show. I love the shit out of him. So, okay,
Love you, Salter.
here's what it is.
Hey, that Nicky
So-
Rodriguez's brother Jay is fighting on mat 4.
We'll get to that. But look at this.
But
This,
look at this
this is the
submission.
flow grappling. Don't ruin the bit. Shut up. Flow grappling, owned by the man. Also, Big Acai,
Right.
which means Big Jesus is involved.
Yeah.
So this is our conspiracy chart. And you know what? I don't think you knew that this was happening. But look at this.
Wow.
Just made it.
Guys,
Look
I'm
at
on
that.
the board.
Oh, unripe bananas. Bananas.
Bro, I missed the mat 2 win.
Gwen Stefani.
Bro, I like Gwen Stefani. I can.
She's trash. See?
What the
Listen, listen, man. It's all connected, bro. No doubt.
'Cause
No
I'm acting
doubt.
Like someone
Thank
who
you.
fell on the floor. It's your fault you didn't shut the refrigerator. Maybe that's the reason you've been acting so cold.
What is? Are you singing
If
now?
I could escape. You don't know the lyrics? of
We
Gwen
can't
Stefani?
listen. No, nobody knows the lyrics of Gwen
the hell?
Stefani. Why should you know the lyrics of Gwen Stefani?
Because that's a good song.
Which song is that one?
It's the refrigerator song.
Oh no, I'm not a fan.
That's not what it's called. The action has ended. Please select another street.
Dr. Coach West says you're in the pocket of Big Acai.
You're in the pocket of Bis.
Wait, is
Big-
it me?
That's you.
That's not you?
No. Also,
does that
this
mean?
gentleman over here, he's eating acai.
Hey,
Coincidence? Nobody showed up with acai here until Big Acai showed up on the
Listen.
show.
There's one thing about, like, you know how activists are always against big pharma?
Yeah, okay.
They're like, you know, there's always like there's big oil, big tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
You know, vegans. The problem with vegan activists is that they have to go against. They're like, hey, I'm against big meat. I don't.
You just said that on live broadcast. I'm against big meats.
Yeah.
That can never be unsaid.
Activists, vegan activists, their big thing that they fight against is it's big meat.
Is that a thing?
That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's big meat. You know, I guess they could call it like big farm, but that sounds too much like big pharma. So they like big farm, you know, big pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, thank you.
But they call it pharma. But farm sounds like pharmaceutical.
Oh, no, it said it dropped mat number 3, according to Dr. Coach Wes.
It did?
I'm looking to see if I can. Action has ended.
Wait, is that mat number 3?
I'm working on it.
Why did you put it in the middle of that two?
I
Wait,
don't-
Is that cool rack?
Okay, first of all, shut up while I fix it. Second off, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. So that was mat 2. This is mat number 3. Quentin Rosenzweig. Oh, shit. I want to see that.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
He's a beast.
Wait, is that 66 kilograms? Or 70?
Stop talking.
Bro, I want to see cool rack fight.
You aren't paying for this. You don't get to call out how this works.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
You just showed up and you
Look
said,
at that
I want to
suplex.
see that.
Look at that suplex.
I'm trying to fix it. I can't see it.
Okay, take your time, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah, mat number 3 is now also mat number 2, apparently, on this. So let's see if we can fix that up.
Jay Rodriguez with the win.
Congratulations, J-Rod. Is that what we're calling him? Is that the nickname?
No, it doesn't really.
Jicky Rod?
It's just too
Just
many.
call him Jay.
Jicky Rod?
Just call him Jay.
Jicky Rod. Got it.
J-Rod.
Mm-hmm. Jerk
J-Rod
Rod.
has- come on, man. Jay always has this like look on his face, like he's concerned.
It says, Raph is the only one with a finger on his pulse. Keep fingering, Raph. You almost there.
That's dirty.
That's okay.
Is that allowed on this program?
It says literally just came back. Haha. I think it's on Flo's side. Okay, good.
That's a dirty little gentleman.
First of all, stop being bad. Just embrace being a good person, Wong.
I'm rooting for Cool Rack. He's funny on Instagram.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wait. You
Oh,
think Quentin Rosenzweig?
Sweeg?
Yeah.
Is he? What is that? German or something?
It's how he prefers to have his last name said. Do you know why?
Why?
Because he's been on my show.
Oh, is it German?
Or some weird white person thing. I don't know.
It's definitely white.
It says this goes to the top. Thank you. Where have we left off on this? We've made good progress, though. Fake names. Octavia, do we have any other things we want to add to the conspiracy board?
People that roll with shirts.
Rakshan is down a negative
Wait,
point.
with T-shirts, right? Okay.
And Rosenzweig is in a top headquarters. Oh, look at these pommels, bro.
This is all.
Bro, you're gonna miss Rosenzweig past the guard. Oh
I'll
shit.
see it on the next one.
Watch this counter. Watch. Oh, never mind.
No, Quentin wants to play in this leg lock battle, so I actually think this is where he feels the most at home. Jacob Couch is on mat number 1 to fill you in.
Oh, sweet. I love him.
Oh, yeah, he's great. This is going very well so far. This goes to the top indeed. Rosenzweig, though, playing from underneath with a tie score. This could be very detrimental to his day. So Barbosa, homie of the show. Good for Barbosa. Damn, that's a tough pull for both of those guys.
Friends.
Yeah. We have to be a little bit of Switzerland on this. We can't really give a...
You you say like they're friends of the show and not like they're my friends?
Yes, it's one and the same. Is that problematic?
I know. I'm just saying, is it a way to like promote the show by like saying that they're friends of the show and they're not my friends?
It's a way of saying they've been on the show, genius.
Oh, but it is a way to promote the show though.
Are you now trying to figure out how we promote the
Yeah,
show? Are
I'm
you
just trying-
anti-promoting the
No,
show?
No, I'm just trying to figure out.
Okay, hold on.
Look, there's
Wong.
there's rack.
I'm gonna come back this way. T-shirt grapplers. We also have to have basketball shorts. Basketball shorts.
30 seconds at rack smash.
Shorts. Do we include the no spats or the no shorts spats people?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Let's go rack. You can
No shorts.
You're getting pinned down by this filthy.
Spats. Got it. Okay, so this is kind of where we have the conspiracy board thus far in. Flow Grappling, Big Acai, Big Jesus, fake names, clearly fake names on this one. And then fake news, which is actually true news. Didn't think about that.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
they tied.
they did tie, which means we go to overtime in a second here.
Yes.
So,
Wait, what?
Wong, have you watched one of these before?
The
Are you
referee
familiar with
doesn't know.
anything? What do you mean
No,
the referee doesn't know?
He was about to raise the other guy's hand.
Because he's not sure how it works, because these aren't the real ADCC refs.
Okay.
So apparently, it's not flow. It's something happened. Oh, you know what? I can put that back on the board. You're right. Ah, fuck.
Referee.
Flow referee. No, I like some of these referees, though. They're friends of the show.
Oh, okay.
You got Ron there. You got Tom Sellamore, who's over there. We have two people with the ADCC style no rash guards going on mats 1 and 2. So that is happening there far. Oh, God. What about? What's that? Guys who wrist lock at the open mat? Oh, that's
Giancarlo has great, like,
eh.
bro. He's got good jiu-jitsu wrestling.
Okay.
Giancarlo's great wrestling, bro.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
You
Learn
said-
how to talk like a person.
You said it rude, bro.
How did I say it rude? What do you? What is rude to you?
Bro, I'm just waiting. I'm just hoping that cool rack can get out of this sticky back situation.
It's not looking great, and they both have negative points, and there may be points awarded. And if they go to that decision, it may become something that they use to figure out the deciding factor
He's
there.
definitely behind.
Yeah. So there's that.
But don't he get taken down or did he pull?
Here's what's happening. Get out.
Yeah, I'm out here.
Thank you, Michael Wong. Appreciate you. Can I get a Michael Frosto when you get a second? It says the refs are in on it, and the refs are friends of the show. Is Verbal Tap Podcast a part of this too? No, I don't think it's just us. We do have a Michael Frosto. So we should say this right now. This gentleman is being very kind and allowing us to use this gym. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Michael Frosto.
What's going on, guys?
Look at that. Look, we have an audience that'll applaud for you. How
Yeah.
are you, sir?
Did anyone else have an applause?
No.
Am I the only one with an applause?
Well, you're the second guest, and the other guest.
So then I want to guarantee now that nobody else gets an applause, at least a live applause. They can get like the fill-in applause, but not a
If
live one.
they're calling in digitally, they don't get heard, so they may not get
Oh, that's fine
the
then.
applause.
That works. That counts.
Frosto, good
Yes,
to
sir.
see you. Thank you for
Yes,
letting
sir.
us
Yeah, of
use the
course.
place here. You're going to be taking some of the kids to go compete today.
Yeah, we're heading to 10 Planet Palmdale. So I just actually found out. I thought it was going to be just us and them, but I guess 10 Planet Burbank is heading over there as
Yeah.
well with Carlson. So that'll be cool. Yeah, so it's going to be, I think, just the 3 gyms getting some experience. I don't know the total amount.
Yeah.
But I like the way they're doing it because it's just, hey, send me the estimate of your guys' weight. It's like, that's about this much. And yeah, so just to get some experience.
Did
It'll be
you
cool.
guess their weights? Did you ask them?
I asked them their weights. I think
Okay.
they were all inaccurate, so we'll find out.
I really had actually wished that you had taken the initiative and went, like, this guy's about 120.
Yeah, give or take.
That seems
Shows up at
about
200.
right. He shows up at
No big deal. Yeah, it was close.
So did you know, I think this actually ties into the ADCC stuff, they actually have to only weigh in one day, and Mo said that they're supposed to weigh in both days. So he told everybody, please don't make a fuss of it, or the people who hire him for the job will be mad and make them weigh in both days. So Mo was actually telling people, like, shh, just weigh in one day, that's all you have to do.
That's interesting. Because usually they would have to do 2 days, right?
Yes, so they have to weigh in on
before this.
each day. But he's like, dude, if you're at trials, like, who gives a shit at this point?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And especially since trials used to just be the one day, now they're making them into 2 days.
Yeah.
So it's, I think it's a way to spare the people here. Let me ask this of you. So can you tell me a little bit about this gym? When did you open? When did you start? All of that good stuff, sir.
So we opened July 1st was the first official day. We got the building just before that. So it's only been 3 official months of running classes, but it's been going good. It's been cool to have like a second option for a no-gi only school. So that's kind of where we're starting with that. You know what I mean? Just trying to keep it all no-gi and give people just a different outlet. So you don't have to go, you know, if you don't want to go to 10th Planet or there's not a 10th Planet near you, you have secondary options now. So, you know, we'll see if we can keep the momentum going and then, you know, start to do other locations after that. And
In due time.
In due time. Plenty of time.
This is a great place. So this is Sherman Oaks, right?
Yeah. Be like 3 months in, I'm like, yeah, second location already, we're good. But yeah, no, in due time. But that is still the goal.
Yeah, but that's the thing is you're not just looking at tomorrow. You're not just looking at the next day. You're looking for the future.
Yeah.
So it is cool to hear that as a thing. Wong was on the show before you. What do we need to know about Wong that we may not know about him?
That was probably his first time public speaking.
Okay.
But
Yep.
no, he's a savage on the mat. Doesn't look intimidating.
Very not.
I will
no.
say, but very skilled on the mat. Very obsessive when it comes to jiu-jitsu, which is good for art school because he studies a lot of the tapes that maybe a lot of us don't get the chance to study, and then he'll bring it in and be able to kind of help us go through it, drill it, get some extra reps on it. But he's also one of the other people that's willing to sit there and drill for hours, need be.
Yeah.
You were here for this, but when Keith Courier came to do a seminar, he did his 2-hour seminar, rolled for an hour, and wanted to stick around and drill. And Mike Wong was the only one willing to stick around to drill for an extra hour.
It's true. All of us went to go eat.
Yeah, we were starving.
We were
I was
very
like, no.
hungry.
We did 3 hours of training. I'm like, I'm ready to go, but they wanted to keep training and drilling, and they did. So he's good in that aspect.
He is good in that aspect.
Very dedicated.
Well, I don't want to keep you from getting the kids together and heading on out. I know traffic being what it is, but I think we'll see you a little bit later.
Yeah. So I'll be back
today.
for UFC 268.
Okay.
I'm stoked on that.
We should be. Sir, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Enjoy, brother.
Michael Frosto, everybody. Shut up. Nobody asked you to talk, Wong. Bye, you guys. Love y'all. No, we're on still. Whenever. I mean, I'll be on, but you can talk to him or whatever. And as you notice, I'm on air right now, but I can do both. And worst case? Hey, everybody. This is continuing to go well. I'm appreciating all of you guys for showing up. It is going very well. It says they told me, what's bye? Oh, bye. That's to Frosto. Yes, thank you. I will say that you sent him. Hey, we got some notes over here. Wes, the Westlock is amazing, as per one of our students here. Andreas passes it on to you. So thank you very much for giving that to us. Hey, if you guys are just tuning in right now, we appreciate you. We are going long and strong. This is our live broadcast coverage of all things ADCC. We hope that you are enjoying it. If you do, give us a like and a share. It means the world to us. But we are going to be walking you through all of these. Look at this. Ryan Aiken, who I believe is a combat jiu-jitsu winner recently. Why are you... Don't distract my producer. God damn it. These kids. How do I reach these kids? You can. But I'm at number 3, recent combat jiu-jitsu winner. Ryan Aiken coming in. Monster stuff happening right there. I'm going to share this over on our, whatchamacallit. We hope that you guys are enjoying the broadcast coverage. What are you doing back here? Go.
He says, thanks, man, but be careful using it. The power can be corrupting and cause liver failure.
Oh, no. Can we... It says, thanks, man, but be careful using it. The power can be corrupting and cause liver failure. So everybody should create their own locks, their own moves. Jiu-jitsu has no problem with anybody creating and being original and doing their things. It's what you're supposed to do. What other notes do I have for you guys? It does look like Ryan. I think Ryan got the win there on mat number 3. I'll double check that. I don't think he will, but yeah, it's the TP triangle is where you just like squeeze your knees together. No, TP. I mean, theoretically, yes, you are supposed to.
So in other words, that's just the head scissors,
Yes.
which is just a dick move.
Yo, is that Sean Williams right there on mat number 5? Am I seeing things? Meanwhile, we are keeping a lookout. Look at that. Oh, shit. Mat number 1, you could see a hotshot progressive slot machine in the back in case you guys were getting bored. Don't worry, you can go fucking gamble if things don't go well for you. Let me just say this. We are enjoying you guys. Please talk to us in the comment section. Let us know what you're thinking and feeling. We see you guys. We see your comments. If you give us a like and a share, we give you a toast on air. It's that easy. So with the very nice Grappling Hour mug that I have coffee. Later on this evening, I will have adult beverages, but for right now, it's this. Because I don't want to get fucking too wasted on camera. But we are going there. I will ask this, though. I do see our good friend. Oh, no, I'm almost out of coffee, Octavio. That's not great. Eek. I'm going to have to make some more in a few minutes here. Things still going pretty interesting. North-South choke over by A. Fox. Actually, no, A. Fox is the one who's getting it applied. Does not look like it is fully in there. Kromowski is going to be able to get out of it. Woo. J. Ortiz, Tuavev on mat number 3 in the negative 77 category. Meanwhile, Davis and Casas happening on over on mat number 2. I'm going to ask this before Frosto gets out of here. Frosto, do you have anything to add on our conspiracy chart? This conspiracy chart is Flow Grappling is to blame for a lot of these things, but who makes Flow Grappling bad? Is it the man? Is it Big Acai? Is it Jesus? Is it Wong?
That's a good one.
So, do you have something you would like to add to our conspiracy chart?
Give me 30 seconds. I'm gonna think about
Okay, he'll come back to that. No problem. If you guys have something you want to add to the conspiracy chart, just hit us up in the comment section. Let us know what it is. Because it can't just be T-shirt grapplers, okay? They're part of it, but they're not the whole deal. So we're adding different conspiracies throughout the day. And we're open to suggestions. So don't think you guys can't participate. People that train UFC, that's not bad. But what if you go to a UFC gym? If you go to a UFC gym, you do technically train UFC.
No, you don't. You still train
Oh, okay. We've got a Rutolo brother on mat number 4, everybody.
Is that Cade or that's Cade?
Same thing.
No.
Same brother. They're the same.
One is,
Yeah. Yeah.
equal in power.
Bro,
No, they're not. I think one of them is.
don't say that out loud.
Well, I mean,
Bro, they hear you on the show. I would like to point out both the Rutolo brothers, dear friends of the show. We love them.
just said that his brother, they just, the way they train is different.
It says 500 people read my letter, but not the person I wanted to. Oh, no, that's terrible to read, Wes. Just going to remind you guys, giving us a like and a share will get you a toast on air. We are also going to, again, share this link. We hope that you guys are enjoying the broadcast thus far in. My name is Rafa Esparza. I am going to lead you through this journey known as ADCC Trials. And already, Cade is on the inside guard. The gentleman Dawson, who is against him right now, is trying to attack the legs, which is actually a very smart strategy given all things Rutolo brothers. However, they've become so much more adept at leg locks that now they are monsters in their own right. Whew, nice rolling back take here. Does not get there. Nobody asked you for that one, Wong. But instead, look at this, the two movements that are happening between these gentlemen are too much to take in. And it does look like the Gracie Barra individual, a.k.a. Dawson, was going to come up on top. But we do have a Darce here, and he does get the tap. Congratulations on over to the Rotolo brother. Monsters. He did not do it for Jesus. You can't technically prove that. He did, but wait, is that the same Rotolo brother? Yes, same it is. Yes, he did Darce Carrot Top earlier. Sorry, guys. It takes us a second to remember which Rotolo brother we're talking about at any given time.
Hair or no hair?
Cade has the hair.
Well, nobody asked you. I can't say this enough. Nobody asked you. You're trying to help, but you're doing it badly. Help better. All right, let me cut a quick promo here real quick. Everybody, if you are not watching our ADCC broadcast, we hope that you will. There's a link right here. Join us, talk to us in the comments section, and let's all make fun of Flow Grappling together. It'll be fun. One take, beautiful. Bro, that's what you need to do to defend a leg lock at all times.
Are you talking about the guy in match 2?
Yeah, mat number 2, he is definitely holding on to that leg.
And it's, I think they froze it to spare your eyes.
God damn it, dude.
It looks like his leg is torqued out.
All right, now we're going back. We have 5 mats still all going live right now. Oof, smother happening on mat number 3. That is the worst. Don't love seeing that, but hey, listen, everything is fair game when you are at ADCC trials. So let me go ahead and put this on here. Octavio, do we have an unofficial count for people who have gone ADCC style advancing?
At advancing?
Yes.
2.
I think it's more than 2.
It's 2 or 3, but it's no more than
It has not been on the above 50% region. You stopped counting?
After 7 people, I stopped counting.
You're the person that we need to do that.
7, I only saw 2 people advance.
This is unofficial then, right?
Unofficial, but it's roughly there.
Ugh.
I can't see.
ADCC Fight Companion. Join in.
We got Dr. Coach West saying, "Oh snaps, rap, you whooping?"
I do whoop. He's not in our group. Wes, you need to be in our whoop group so that I can talk shit to you. What are you laughing at, Octavio? Did I tell you the funniest thing about having the whoop is I ended up going to get my blood pressure taken. The nurse, a very nice Filipino lady, was taking my blood pressure, does it, and she goes, "Ooh, what's this?" And I go, "Oh, that's a whoop." And she goes, "Oh, as in whoop that ass?" And I go, yeah, it is kind of like whoop that ass. Wasn't expecting that from you, you very sweet lady, you." So ever since then, I've just been laughing my ass off anytime it does that. But yes, we at Verbal Tap, we actually have a whoop group. So if you guys have this, there's a sleeve that you can wear when you're training. It tells you all about your midichlorians or some bullshit like that. So I highly suggest you get it. It is very helpful, and it lets me know if I sometimes need to take a sleep. So we're having a good day. We hope that you guys are enjoying this broadcast. Again, likes and shares get you toasts on air. It's that easy, my friends. We'll be hearing in from some of our other friends who are watching along all throughout the day. We hope that you are having a fantastic day, because thus far in, trials have been pretty okay so far, right? I think. I mean, one thing that you have to understand is Octavio is no slouch. He is one of the guys who helps to put on a lot of the combat jiu-jitsu events, the EBIs soon, I'm sure. But Octavio, he's seen it all, man. So if he says it's an okay thing, it means it's not that bad. Oh, submissions on the shore. Yeah, he does that one too. What is your title for submission on the shore?
I'm a roamer. I come in.
A roamer. Okay. Yeah, come in. I like, you know what? I hope that more people adapt that, where they go, I reserve judgment on if I'm a producer until the end of the show, if it's good or not. If it's good, then yeah, I produced it. If it's not, I was a roamer. I just kind of was handling some cables. ADCC style lives on. Mat number 2.
Wes thought I got tricked. I thought Keith was on mat 3.
Oh, no. Okay. Meanwhile, it looks like Ollie who's the manager in the UFC of all the main prominent guys, is on mat number 5. I don't know if you guys feel the way. That dirty rat.
Is that the Monster Energy guy?
Is that the Monster Energy guy? I mean, either of those bald dudes, mat number 5, honestly. Solano. Kachuk? Is that how you say his name? Sounds like a kaiju of some sort. Those folks are happening as we go on. All right, so just to remind you guys, you can catch us on this broadcast. You can comment to us as this thing is going on. We are keeping an eye out for all comments throughout the day. And it says, I think it's whoop, like whoop, there it is. I got tricked. I thought it keeps this one. I don't know. Okay. Okay, noted. All right, mat number 2. See, look, this is interesting. This is an ADCC style dude with a no rash guard versus T-shirt. These are the two people that are the two terrors on the mat. So that's what you got going on there. All right, mat number 4. We're waiting to see what is happening there. Jay Valadares, about 114, still going strong on mat number 5. So that is what we are still waiting to see. There's a footlock attempt on mat number 5. It's not really going to happen there. All right. Yeah, very excited to see how this is going to play out. Mat number 2, advancement T-shirt guy is beating ADCC style guy. He might be able to bring up his leg, but however, there is a lockdown that is keeping him from fully advancing. We'll see how that plays out on that side. Good lockdown, though. I'll give him that. Oof. Nope. Might come up on it, but does avoid losing his back. Mat number 3, there is a heel hook, and yes, a scream of verbal tap, one might say. So cheers to that guy. You know, technically, we used to cheers those who get finishes within regulation, but this is really hard to do. So I'll just start now. Cheers to that dude. Good job. Gulp, gulp, gulp. So here's what I have for you guys. Of course, you guys are a part of our show. If you feel like saying something and you want to hear it on air, you're more than welcome to contact us in our chat section. I can't promise you it will make air, especially if it's vaguely racist or mean. But, you know, if you guys want to be a part of it, we're always happy to integrate your comments. We have been flying through the competition thus far in, so this is boding well. This is good. There's still a million more matches, but, you know, it's not going to be the worst. It's just not. Eek. Mat number 4, I will tell you this right now. Gianni Grippo is there, and he already has a back take, which is imminent doom, one might say. Oof. I feel very bad for, I want to say Murdian. How do you say that name? Mat number 4 over here. Okay. Yep, they are letters. You are correct about that. No, don't use the second language English as a fucking excuse. Oh, palabras. Oh, sí. Yeah, no, I don't understand. Back take's still going strong for Gianni Grippo there, who now is crossing the feet above the stomach and working on a neck crank. He has the choke in. It might be that we see a tap coming in very shortly. He is wearing his Kasai rash guard. Love that organization. God, would love to see them back. I think the pandemic might have gotten the best of them for the time being, but I would love to see a return from Kasai. Very fun rules and format. Meanwhile, Chase Hanna continuing on, going up against Livingston. Chase Hanna is on the top trying to pass right now, and that is on mat number 3. Mat number 1, speaking of back takes, this is almost 3 back takes on 3 different screens happening right now. That does not look pleasant. Instead, he is going to have to give up the back take and start working on side. Meanwhile, mat number 2, Hage versus Vorbey. And yes, Gianni Grippo gets it done in round number 1. Let's double check that. Actually, nope, just kidding. They just reset them. My apologies. It says T-shirt is killing it right now. He really is. So, Octavia, I don't know if you were paying attention to this, but we've got...
Another T-shirt with regular shorts?
Well, we got T-shirt with there's fucking cargo shirts. You have a back pocket, motherfucker. You should not have a back pocket and compete. Like of all things, dude.
Dive into the chart. People with back pockets.
Back pockets. Yep. This thing is filling up real fast. Back pocket. So I guess what's going through your head when you show up and you go, you know, I don't know what shorts I'm gonna wear. Oh, just these, I guess, should be fine.
Dr. Coach West says those are swim trunks, man.
It says those are swim trunks? Ugh. Swim trunks. There we go. Okay, we've added a few more things. So again, this is only since what? We've been going on since 7 a.m., 8 a.m. In what, 2 hours time? This is how far we've gotten here, people. We have really gotten some real good things going on. Says he got lost in the casino and ended up on the mats. That's what I'm saying. I thought you had to register for this months ago, but apparently they're just letting anybody come in. I'm gonna keep this right here. Now that Frost has come in, I could actually brand this shit a little bit better. There we go. All right, you guys keep us posted on any kind of other big conspiracies we need to know about. Gianna Grippo's still on the back there. Very, very cool to see him at the trials. He's been on a big run as well. So you would think, I mean, that's how competitive these trials have to be. You would think somebody like him could get a bid, but Mo's been really, really on this kick of like, nobody's safe. This is going to be the best trials ever. You guys can't just assume you're going to get this. Don't just do nothing. Has been essentially what he's been saying. But yeah, I think that would be dope. You knew that somebody from Jersey Trash would show up and go, yeah, let's just see if I could compete. Oh, no. Homeboy's trying to heel hook Gianna Grippo, and Gianna Grippo has no time for it. Meanwhile, PJ Barch is on mat number 1. Just to fill y'all in, T-shirt is still killing it. I think T-shirt is going to advance. Good for him. So let's see what's happening here. Porter, that's happening on mat number 5. But Barch is taking on mat number 1. Lions. Blessed. Hashtag. Grippo and Murden are still going on. That's minute 10 left to go in regulation on that one. Barch is already looking like he wants to get straight into passing on Lions, who is wearing the North River rash guard over on that side. Interesting. All right. We hope that you guys are enjoying the stream. If you are, give us some love. Give us a like and a share, and I'll give you a toast on air. It's as easy as that. All right, we've got 2 people coming in with the no rash guards. This is a Tackett. That's Caleb Tackett versus A. Gibson, who's got a toehold here. It's hard because there's not necessarily a break point on it, but now he's got a foot. He's going to try and hit a reap here. This may be a little bit better, but it may give up his back. Shit. Caleb may be in trouble, but instead finds his way out. Excellent movement on his part. The bandage that it looked like Gibson thought would be saving him on the head, now just coming off very quickly, which goes to show the kind of friction that has already happened in that match. So that's on mat number 2. That's in the negative 66 kg category. Meanwhile, mat number 3, footlock attempt. Nothing happening there, so we might be okay on that one. But yeah, Gibson, man, let's talk about Gibson's hair. Gibson is definitely sporting the DJ Pauly D haircut right now. Oh, nope, that was just a headpiece. Nope, got kicked off. That bandage might as well be taken off at this point. Parch, a.k.a. PJ Barch, mat number 1, looking to pass from that section. Mat number 2, Caleb Tackett. May have to work through a little bit of this live and in rendered real time. But remember, even if you're young, people don't give a fuck. They'll heel hook the shit out of you in this competition. And that is exactly what Gibson is trying to do. The problem is Tackett's movement is very difficult to really have a stabilizing force to balance off of. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, Barch I believe gets it done on mat number 1. So congratulations to him. Oh, look at that. It's Star-Lord looking like an idiot. What a goof. He may be appearing on the show at some point later today. So props to him. Props to y'all. We are having a lot of fun thus far in mat number 2. Still stilted movement. Jenner John. How the fuck you gonna be? Dude, I can't with a name like Jenner John. PJ Armbar, thank you very much. Appreciate that. And that was at 2 minutes and 30 seconds in. 10p for the weekend in true PJ Barch fashion. Appreciate y'all. You guys are having the best day, and we're having the best day watching along with you guys. So do us a solid. Keep talking to us in the chat section. Let us know how you're thinking, how you're feeling, all of that good jazz. Tackett and Gibson are still 0-0 at this point, but Perkins now working hard for a heel hook. He might have it in the round of 64, and it does look like Luis Quinones is going to advance. I don't know if that... Did he just have a bye in that one? Did his opponent not show? Hit me in the comments to let me know what exactly is happening on that side. But PJ still going to advance. Luis Quinones, that's 2 really good moments for both of those folks. Woo! Caleb Tackett not giving a shit about his legs. That's the beautiful part about being so young. Yeah, you can try and heel hook me, but I will literally grow back my ligaments within seconds like Wolverine with no problems at all. Tackett now coming up, essentially just tries to bypass a pass by just shoving his knee into someone's face. Instead, having to deal with Gibson's continuous onslaught of leg lock attacks here. Oh, mat number 1, verbal tap, a beautiful heel hook. We will see who it is advancing in just a second here, but I think that's Avon Avon. Sorry, Maven. I just made up a name. Yeah, sure. That seems good. Jenner John, Octavio. Real name or fake name? Jenner John is his name on mat number 3. Top side. No. It's R. Jenner John.
Oh, that's one name?
That's one name. R. Jenner John.
There's no space.
No. It's like, what's up? Oh, hey, my name's R. Jenner John.
That sounds like a name that he made up in the moment, where it's like John Jenner John.
Yeah, that sucks when you make up a name and have to live your life like that. My name is Jenner John.
Let's see. Subspectrum BJJ says that was Kyle Perkins who won on mat 1.
Kyle Perkins who won on mat 1. Thank you very much. Good to see on that one. Appreciate y'all. Beautiful. Tackett getting attacked. Almost gives it the back right now. He's going to try and roll and Granby out of it. Fireman carry almost his way out of it, but Gibson, for a split second, may just have to be under duress now under Colby Tackett. He's trying to double unders pass him here, but excellent guard retention by Gibson. Meanwhile, mat number 4 coming in fire. If you guys cannot see that, go to that very quickly. That's a very good match that's happening before us. That is between Flemons and Howell. Flemons coming in like a bat out of hell thus far in. And 28 seconds left to go with Gibson and Tackett. That is happening there. Meanwhile, Steven Ramos is in his second round of competition, and that is on mat number 1. Already excellent. Get in for a single there. Great work. Breaking down the posture. And Ramos is probably going to start passing here. If you know, he works with the good folks over at Essential BJJ, a.k.a. our good friend, JT Torres, who is a double ADCC champion. Tackett may be on top here. That might be a prominent moment in that match. They're going to go to another overtime period now. So the referee is letting them know that they get to stand back up. His opponent, Gibson, tries to come in for a takedown. Tackett stuffing it very quickly. Meanwhile, mat number 4, Looks like he's trying to set up here. Oh, shit. Is he getting a no-gi baseball bat choke? And I mean, Steven Ramos. And he gets the tap off of that. And he even looks at the ref like, holy shit. Dude, his grip is mad strong. Props to Steven Ramos, who, again, is a former competitor for representative for the U.S. Grappling Alliance, so the UWW. Tackett may be coming up on this Kimura trap, which might be very prominent in this overtime period. Gibson doing a good job of retaining his guard yet again. However, Tackett's arm is a little exposed. He's going to give it up and maybe allow for a split second. Yes, his back gets taken in turtle position right now. So that's going to be a huge moment. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in that match. So I see here John Cloud. It says, what up, Raph? John Cloud, what is up to you? If you give us a like and a share, we will give you a toast on air. And it says, Keith will be on mat number 3, bout 134. Thank you for the update. We're on round, I don't even see what that says there. Caleb Tackett. Now, mat number 4, Howell and Flemons. Attacks on the legs happening on both sides here. Caleb Tackett is now trying to hit one of the bullshit submissions that I normally hit on people. So props to him, but he gives up the position. He may not be able to get up from here. This may be huge for Gibson. Tackett's trying to come up on it, but he might give up mount here, which in overtime may spell disaster for him. There's still going to be a couple minutes for him to work here. 1:20 left on that clock. Jenner John and Balloon. Time has expired. Jenner John is going to advance by 3 points. So Caleb Tackett working now under a 2-point deficit. I think he is mounted by Gibson, and Gibson is going to have some work to do. Mat number 1, we have a new match with Korpa and Vukash. I don't pretend like I know how to pronounce that one, but here we go. Gibson is working a solid mount here, trying to climb up on an elbow to maybe see if he can get a head and arm here. Tackett has been very resourceful all the way through. Yes, this head and arm might be good. At the very least, it is going to exhaust Tackett, but that is a bad position to be in right now. You can finish that head and arm in that mount. You don't necessarily even need to get to your side. Meanwhile, mat number 4, we are seeing some rubber guard there. And mat number 5 does look like they reached the end of that match. That happened very quickly. I want to see the end result on that one, if you wouldn't mind telling us in the comment section how that one ended up going. So my apologies. I also just randomly called up my fucking iTunes. I don't need that right now. Thank you, though. Especially can't play music on this broadcast, so for sure no. Tackett, now 2-2. Uh-oh. Damn, if this goes to a ref's decision, I think they might give it to Gibson on mat number 2. Meanwhile, mat number 4, there was a back take that has given way into an escape. So waiting to see how that one comes and plays out. I believe now mat number 2 is going to go to a ref's decision. Keith Krikorian, everybody, on mat number 3, already putting in work going after Sam Adams Davis. I'm just calling him Sam Adams because I think that works. We already have a back take. Keith is in a body triangle, and guess what, everybody? This is bad news. If you've trained with Keith, you know you do not want to be in this position. He will not give you that back. And yes, Gibson is going to advance, but holy shit, great work from Tackett. The Tackett family is all beasts. Love those kids. Good people. Keith already coming on over back to the center of the mats, where I think they're going to reposition them with the body triangle intact. So, woo. Good work, everybody. I see Bryce. What's up? Let's go. Love it. Says Keedy is up. Thank you very much for that. I am seeing you guys give us some love. Thank you so much. A like and a share will get you a toast on air. And Keith is going to advance to the next level of the game. Congratulations are in order to that young man right now. And speaking of congratulations, we want to pass them on to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. We love having you watch along on a very fun and wonderful Saturday morning. Back on mat number 4, there is a 3-0 advance. Flemons just above Howell on that side. So let us continue on with where we are right now. Remember, like and a share, like and a share, like and a share. I did just see we got a little note here from one of our friends. I'm going to check in to make sure that we are getting people in accordingly. I saw a note here from Kevin Bradley. It says, Wi-Fi is bugging out my place. Might be a bit. Okay, we'll see in a bit. Meanwhile, is Burchak there?
I just saw him run by.
Okay, I think he is going to be competing though.
I just saw him run by one of the matches.
I just don't know when he's competing. I'm trying to figure out who is going the ADCC style here. That is in the red. That's Tagalog. Is that? Ooh, I recognize him. My apologies on the blank on the first name, but Tagalog and Zhang in your first round for them. He already went up, and Keith is advanced. So I love the of course. Yep. We've got mat number 3. Ooh, look at mat number 5. Sojo trying to attack this arm while with the triangle here. Has to let it go. Damn, son. Oh, no. Now, for the efforts, trying to take home a leg is his opponent. So that is Delmonico and Sojo. And I'm going to look to figure out who is who in a second here. But we're also looking over Stapleton and Medina happening on mat number 4, just to keep y'all posted. And mat number 5, Cola Bate, who has been a very, very, very big person of interest lately, versus Matt Williams. That is happening on mat number 3. Footlock happening over on mat number 5. Passing it on over. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate you. Oof. He's in a good position here. Oh, shit. Gets a verbal tap. That was impressive. He went to the other leg. He got a bend on that. Even though he had one leg isolated, he switched on over, got a beautiful bend to the point where his opponent had no clue it was coming. But mat number 5, getting it done there. Excellent work. Wow.
He had to crawl off the mat.
Yeah, that's not great to see, man. But kudos, though. Kudos are in order. Speaking of which.
So that's what Keith got. He got an RNC in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Keith was. Yeah, Keith was not wasting any time, dude. Oh,
30 seconds is very impressive.
It is. Oh man.
Is that who Bryce
Bryce Mongaleo. The kid is a monster. Yeah. Cola Bate is going to be fun to watch. Absolutely, John Cloud. I would agree with you. Cola Bate has been somebody who has been tearing up the competition scene, kind of emerging as a kid who is a Wunder kid who was competing at a beast level, but now has grown into his own. All these years later, it's beautiful to see him doing his thing. So good on this kid. But we are looking over on mat number 2. That's still happening right now. Very close match over on that side. Mat number 5, it looks like we're about to get another match coming in. We'll get you an update on that. They're giving them their anklets, if you would, so that we can figure out who is who and still mess it up anyway. We get for a split second, we had a back take on that mat number 2. It says bye. Oh, how did Keith and I get a first round bye? Did he not? I thought he might have still gotten a first round bye. Honestly, this shit's all too difficult. I would love for them to post up the information and do it, but Mo's like, I don't want to post it up because then people might complain and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's a really shitty excuse. For those of us who like to do our homework, it is very hard to prepare for this sort of a thing. So, yeah, I would love to give you the real information, but instead I'm just looking at end results. But guess what? Match number 2, we do have a result. Tagalog is going to continue on his ADCC trials journey. Meanwhile, the smother is happening right now on top with Cola Bate, just putting all depression on top of his opponent. Williams is not enjoying that, so I feel that. Steve Weinberg, Weisenberg versus Ye. What's up? I don't know. I don't really know how that goes. It's a good question. So you're looking it up. He did not get a bye, is what you're saying. Boo. That man fought Buchecha for us. I think this is Ray over on mat number 2. Yep. Ray DeLeon versus are Lefevre. They just said, if you've got two names that were smashed into one, you got to face each other. So, Lefevre, which, by the way, is another way of calling COVID. What did you have? Lefevre. We've come to the point where I'm making myself laugh. So, we've been on the air for a little bit. It says, who the fuck made these brackets? Mo did. It seems like the bracket is a bracket of 128, and that was the first round. Even if it was the second, there were people with buys in this round, but not Keith. Makes no sense. Keith fought Buchecha, people. That should give you a first-round buy. Am I right? Just say yes. That's all I need. Okay, that's good. All right. Ray DeLeon versus Lefevre. Mat number 2, a bait. Deciding maybe he'll go into double digits for points on mat number 3. And Corpora is ahead 3-0 on mat number 1. Meanwhile, mat number, I was going to say 6. There's not 6. Mat number 5, back take with more of a crank than a rear naked choke. But yeah, this might be a short choke win. He's able to switch the arms. And I think this is Weisenberg that is doing most of the work here. So excellent job on his part. Cole Bate trying to finish this triangle. He may just get it. Mat number 5, Stapleton is ahead 6-0 on Medina with 44 seconds left to go. The referee here, who looks like he was, oh no! Everybody be careful. Looks like an open mat. And Abate is not missing any opportunities here. He is still putting on that triangle. Oh God, look at the crash that's happening between mats 3 and 4. This is great to see. Yeah, Bate's going to really use this as an opportunity. Good for him. Mat number 5, still a back take. Still does not look like a fun place to be. I'm looking to make sure, yeah, that should be Reisenbro, which, by the way, has no points there still yet on Ye. Though I would argue it looks pretty dominant to me at this point. So there you have it. Abate is going to advance. Good for him. Although I think we kind of knew that was going to happen to some extent. Back on mat number 4, it's an 8-2 affair. Stapleton expanding his lead, but still having to maintain constant pressure. And yes, it looks like he knows he is going to advance by points, so congratulations are due for him. And I'm seeing here, I don't know how he makes 66 kg with those massive nuts. Okay. That's not here nor there. Also, props to Dr. Coach West for being ranked as one of the competitors to watch, who now is in our comment section watching the event. Yes, you heard that right. He is actually ranked as somebody who could win it all, except he's not competing. So, goes to show you how those betting lines are made. Super reliable. All right, Noel is on mat number 1. He's taking on John Combs. Okay, I'm going to make a prediction here. I'm going to say that Johnny Combs wins this one via guillotine, because 2-1ing that guillotine with just really one arm is going to be very difficult. So we'll see how he plays out. He's a beast, though. I've seen him compete. I know he's capable of a lot. He's definitely going to be a lot to handle, but Johnny Combs is got to be one of those favorites to watch on this tournament. And I am saying that because he's one of our friends, and he will murder me if I say any differently. So keep that in mind. Weisenbro does get his 3 points, though, so congrats to him. Will be hard for him to finish, though. He does have 28 seconds left to go. And we are back on mat number 3. I will get you some names in just a moment here. They're going over the rules. This is Estrada versus Richards on mat number 4. My apologies. That is mat number 4. Weisenbro still has the back take there. Johnny Combs and Noel are jostling for a position continuously. Johnny Combs tries for a trip. Nothing new in there. Trying to disrupt the balance. And yes, Weisenbro is going to advance. So congratulations to him. Woo! Ray may be in trouble here on mat number 2. Does get an underhook. Good for him. Oh, no. Noel is trying to guillotine Johnny Combs. And Combs is bypassing it. He's not 100% out of danger now, but there is a leg that's trapped. Johnny is really going to go, I think, a little delicately here to make sure he gets the escape out properly. But they are not resetting him just yet, even though they are on the gross New Jersey carpet of the casino. Gross. Dr. Coach West, I am like 7,000 miles away, and I didn't even sign up for that bracket. Ha, ha, ha. Hey, man, I mean, it's a nice compliment to you. Yeah, I would take the compliment. I think that's pretty dope. Martinez and French on mat number 5. They're going to return Well and Combs. Combs with the pass now. This is where things are going to get dicey. I think Ray may actually have the back take here with only a few seconds left to go. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Look at this. Johnny Combs has the back of Noel. That's not a fun place to be. And Ray is now going to go to overtime with Lefevre. Lefevre. Whew. All right. Back on mat number 5. Just a savage choke attempt. Oof. Movement already making me tired there. Johnny Combs doing an excellent job balancing off of that. Mat number 3, we're about to get you another match coming in just a second. Johnny Combs now like a koala attached to Noel. That's going to be tiring. That body triangle I have been in with Johnny Combs, it is not fun. So even if you're surviving it, it is just something that eats you up the whole time. And it says the kid is just that good. You're not a kid anymore, Wes. I can't sanction that. Keith will forever be a child, though, so I can call him the kid. How is Keith still a child? Well, last time he came here, he did a seminar here at New Ground Jiu-Jitsu. He ended up eating not one Milky Bun. And I don't know if you guys know what a Milky Bun is. A Milky Bun is where you put a donut and inside of it make that ice cream. That's right. It's an ice cream sandwich with donuts as the sandwich. Keith didn't put away 1. Keith put away 3. This is after we all went out to eat. He goes, oh, maybe I'm going to have some dessert. Oh, yay. Okay, I'm going to do that. Oh, man, I ate 1. That was really good. Maybe I should have a second. Well, I'm going to have a second. Eats the second one. We look at him. We go, okay, that should be good. Let's go home. Oh, what's the matter, Keith? I was thinking about getting a third one. Keith, I don't think you should get a third one. Oh, I know, but I want to. Keith, please don't get a third one. Oh, too late. I got a third one. Oh. And he ate it. We're getting a call in right now. Who is calling in here, Octavio? Jordan Peitzman is going to be joining the broadcast. We'll see. Let us know if you guys hear an echo. Hopefully this time it'll fix itself. Can't promise much, but we'll see. Here we go. Jordan Peitzman returning back to the show. Jordan, how are you doing, sir? No? Octavio's still pressing the buttons here. Jordan, are you there?
Now I'm here.
Yes, you are. Do you hear me okay, sir?
I can hear you, yes.
Beautiful. That is
No
awesome.
echo this time.
No echo this time. We did it. Look at us. Hey. Okay.
Making improvements. Let's go.
That's right, motherfuckers. That's what we do here on this show. There's apparently some bleeding happening with the Martinez and French match. But Jordan, what is happening in the world? What can you give us some highlights of what you're seeing, sir?
A lot of shit is happening. That's what's happening. But we saw Keith Courier go through, and I think about 30 seconds, quick match there. In the division that I'm supposed to be covering, 88 kilograms, we saw a handful of wins from guys that I think are worth looking out for. Jake Couch got a win in the first round. David Garmo with winning in the first round. I think those are a couple of guys that are definitely to look out for at 88 kilograms. We got Esteban Martinez throwing his body around like he doesn't care what happens over here. And that's probably why there's a little bit of blood on his opponent.
Okay, we are hearing that there is a little bit of echo on the broadcast, so we're going to see if we can figure that out as we go. But what have you been seeing, though, in terms of, are there any trends? Are we seeing any submission more than any other submission right now?
A lot of inside heel hooks. I think that's pretty common. Rear naked chokes off the back. High percentage submission there. Haven't seen a lot of matches that have gone the full distance. So for the sake of the schedule, I think that's probably a good thing.
I will tell you, I am quite pleased that I'm not seeing a ton of submissions like that. I'm hearing no echo. It said there was echo with your last guest also. Interesting. Okay, I think it's mostly if I just mute myself, it'll do that. So that's what's happening.
Nobody wants to hear from you anyways, Raph. So
Yes, of course. That's why they bring you on the show, because we know that you're the real star.
of course.
Let me ask this, though. So you've been seeing that as a trend inside heel hooks. Oh, did I get I got it right. Johnny Combs winning by guillotine. Look at me. Genius. Knew it.
Was that your prediction?
Yeah, it was my prediction. So they were saying that the echo is gone when I mute. So if I mute myself when you talk, I think we should be okay. You might just be hearing the backdrop of me hearing that. We should be fine? Okay. All right. So talk to me a little bit about this. What have we still not seen that you're looking forward to seeing, sir? Because there's been so much happening in front of us. Has there been any surprises as well? I'll ask you that.
I haven't seen any huge surprises thus far. I think as we get into the round of like 32 and 16, you're going to start seeing some of those, like, the guys that you're regularly seeing on the top events throughout the grappling community, and the top 10. Those guys are going to start matching up, and that's when I think you might start seeing some surprising results. But for right now, I think for the most part, I haven't seen any major upsets or anything that really surprised me too greatly.
Is it safe to say, of the big names, that Keith has been one of the ones to start off with the most fire? Because Keith got it done in about 30 seconds, and of the big names, that's a pretty good start to his day.
Yeah, he was not wasting any time. And I think I remember it was the East Coast Trials last time around. He submitted like all of his opponents in under a minute up until like the finals. So you see him coming out with that same kind of intensity and tenacity in that first round matchup.
Can I ask this, because you're a promoter as well? When you see stuff like this, do you get hyped for making the next Subspectrum?
I absolutely do. I'm actually in the process of organizing for the next one here coming up in June, or not June, January rather. And watching this stuff gets me excited, especially with not to toot my own horn a little bit, but some of the organizational messes that you've seen with this event. I like to get a chance to go out there and show what we can do with a small event here in Iowa, and how we're not that far from being able to put on a level of event that you're seeing right here today.
I'm going to be honest with you. Your cameras don't look this blurry, and we don't pay nearly as much for your shows that we do for this. So.
Absolutely, and I think the event has run a little bit smoother too. I think we never have started more than maybe 7 minutes late, rather than 70 minutes late that we looked at today. I think I even heard them talking. They didn't have ankle bands for the competitors at the beginning of the day.
That's not true.
Yeah, they were saying we're gonna have to put medical tape around the red corner for this mat because they didn't have enough ankle bands for the competitors. I'm like, man, I mean, when you're out there bragging about your crypto sponsors and all these big things that you're doing, but you can't even handle the basics, brackets, referees, ankle bands, a smooth schedule. Maybe you should focus on the basics, but I'm not going to talk too much shit.
No. Here's what happens, and this is what I really need people to understand, which is that people think when you're talking shit that it's like you don't have an appreciation or love for the things that you're seeing. But in actuality, we're giving them feedback. The problem is when people's egos get in like, you can't tell me what to do, you're just hating. It's like, no, we want this to be good.
Yeah, I mean, and exactly. And like, I have experience doing this, so it's like I know all of the little, basic, simple things that you got to make sure that you have to make sure an event goes smoothly. And when you see an event that's supposed to be, the pinnacle of the sport, the winner of this event goes on to fight at the World Championships. You just kind of wish you would see those things.
Wait, did Matt number 2 just go dark for you?
It did for me as well. Yes.
Fuck.
Someone kicked the camera or something.
They needed it for one of the casino cams again. That's what they because there were security cams that we're borrowing for this. We did get a note from Dr. Coach West saying, watch Matt number 1. Sanchez is back on that. He's going up against Bisa. We had Octavio, who was doing a count on the ADCC style, have we seen more people not wearing rash guards advance than not advance, or is it the reverse?
Are you asking me or Octavio?
No, that's to you because he's
Oh,
doing the
okay.
count, so I'm asking for an unofficial. Well, Octavio's count has stopped. Octavio, can you throw me the piece of paper that you had? Thank you. So this is where we left the very scientific version of this happening right here, which was no rash guard 10, 1, 4. But then on this, it's regular clothes too that have advanced as well. So just from your unscientific opinion, where do we stand on that?
I have absolutely no idea. We're going to say that the no rash guard has been winning more often than rash guard has.
All
but
right.
yeah.
All right. Has that changed your mind any now if you're going to compete at a trials?
No, I think I'm still just going to go Vale Tudo shorts, grease the legs up, get them nice and slippery.
Here's the good
Slip
news,
out of those leg locks.
Your insight on Vale Tudo shorts is not to go unnoticed. I feel like if you see somebody in Vale Tudo shorts, you think that they're an MMA fighter. And when that happens, you might start with the intimidation. I like the wrestling over on number 4, though. The gentleman who is in the black, I think that is Gonzal? No, that was S. Dance. Wait, that's not a real name. Your last name's Dance? Oh, my God. I can't do that, man.
His first name's Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy. Dance, yes. That is exactly what it is. It says from Dr. Coach West, also someone on one of the mats just got a 7-second sub. Didn't see who or where. Well, thanks, Wes, for that almost reporting. That's very helpful to us. I almost read your comment right. That's what we're doing here. Sanchez still looking pretty good. Oh, shit, it's night vision. I wasn't wrong. Holy fuck. Get a shot. Oh, fuck, no. Damn it.
Oh, I see it. Night vision green.
Y'all, I was not lying when I said they have borrowed the fucking security cameras to make this shit happen. Holy fuck. God damn.
Sponsored by the Showboat Hotel.
The battery probably died on that. That's what happened. They don't have a plug-in for it right there. I'll refer you guys on over to mat number. What is this? This is Barnes versus Lee Lucero, which, okay. Who's coming in from, is that Brazilian top team? Dude, the thing that happens with this, and you're kind of somebody who I trust more with wrestling, like, at what point do you know someone is good at wrestling? Like, how long does it take for you to figure that out when you're more in the jiu-jitsu realm, sir?
When you clash heads the second time, that's when you know. No, but just like really, really good grip fighting, good stances. They're not pulling guard. I mean, that's how you automatically know that somebody's a wrestler and not going to just be pulling guard looking for leg locks like most jiu-jitsu guys do. And I think you see that more often in the ADCC rule set for sure.
You're somebody
People
who
try
has
to
a little bit of understanding of both, though. For you, is there ever a moment where you go, no, I'm going to wrestle, or you go, no, I'm going to be a jiu-jitsu guy or pull guard? Like, you have the ability to do both. I've seen your competition. You've got good wrestling.
So I used to be more of like in the train of thought that like, let's just get it going. Let's just pull guard and get to going. But as I've risen up the ranks and competed against people at the highest level, I think it's important to include wrestling in that attack for sure. It's really, really difficult to sweep and get submissions from the bottom against people nowadays. Like people have very good like anti-jiu-jitsu and top game. So I think it is important to wrestle, get on top, and to win from there. Obviously, the guard is still something that's useful, but at the highest levels, I think it is useful to have strong wrestling and be able to play from that top position.
All right, got it. So you hate jiu-jitsu. Just wanted to make sure. We actually had 2 people advance with the ADCC style, and yet more coming. So I think we're starting to see ADCC style taking a lead now. So, no? Well, I think looking at this, though, I mean, the numbers are looking pretty good there. We don't know that. I don't think we can give that stat yet. Octavio, get better on that, my friend. It does look like Flava Flav of the 4th Stringers wearing a rash guard of his own podcast name. is going on right now on mat number 4. Oh, God. This motherfucker's wearing a captain hat. Hey, does anybody want to remind him that Gary Tonin already did that angle? Just want to let you guys know that.
Who's wearing a captain hat?
Flava Flav,
Ah, okay.
number 4 mat. You see
Yep.
Flavius right there with the rash guard read on that.
Fourth stringers.
4 stringers indeed. So let me ask this. If you are watching right now and you're sitting there, what are you waiting for? Like, what haven't you seen that you'd like to see in this competition thus far in?
So at this point, I'm kind of just waiting to see two guys that I've actually heard of go against each other. So far, it's only been one or the other. So I'm excited to get it whittled down later into the competition. Like I said, round of 32, round of 16, where we're going to start seeing some matchups between familiar names.
I feel like Chase Hanna and it was
Aaron Harris.
Aaron Harris. That was the
Yep.
first, like, oh, double names. Look at that.
Yep. Yeah, two guys I've actually heard of going against each other. Of course, first round.
Yeah, so early. I was not expecting it to be that early.
Yeah, definitely not.
Let's
Impressive win by Hannah, though.
Woo. I mean, listen, dude, Aaron Harris is no joke. That is a big, big win, man.
Yeah, and to do it that quickly, too, and to leg lock him. So that was impressive.
And, Flava Flav is going to continue on with his stupid hat. Congrats to him. He has to go rescue all of the cast of Gilligan's Island right now first before he goes any further. His opponent didn't show. So it didn't really, you know what I mean? Podcast still 0 on the ADCC trial side. Let's do this, Jordan. Let's hear back from you in a little bit. We're going to call it for right now. My appreciation to you, sir. You're doing a great job. You are crushing your analysis thus far in.
Thank you, Raph. I appreciate it. I'm be switching up locations, so I'll hop back on whenever I get over there.
Oh, dude, I appreciate that, man. It means all the world to us that you even make the time for us, so I appreciate. Oh, Junie's coming up on mat number 5. So everybody go to mat number 5. We'll say hello and goodbye to our good friend Jordan Peitzman. Much love to you, bro.
Thanks for having me, Raph. We'll see you.
Okay, so Junie on mat number 5, and J Deal. J Deal is a funny name, by the way. Or is that how you pronounce it? J Dial? I don't know. I don't really know how to make a use of that one. Let's see if the people have any likes and shares for us. If you guys give us a like and a share, we'll give you a toast on air. Just remember, them's the rules. It's pretty easy to get some love on this show and responses. We're doing our best to take a look at the notes that we get on broadcast, so we're keeping up with you guys all day long. Gentlemen, we're going to get a new set on, this is Selecki returning back on mat number 2. 3 no rash guards right now, right? Yep. And you know what? The aggressiveness of, oh shit, that toe hold's good. No, it's not. Habero Association back up on top and gets put back on his back again. So DeGraff is going to have a lot to handle here. Okay, speaking of which, looking at mat number 2, Selecki, I don't know that you want to pull guard on him right now. I think you kind of want to have him wear down a little bit. I'm going to guess that Junie ended up advancing on mat number 5 because I just saw that ended. And one is a rash guard that says 1 punch. We should. Oh, anime, right. But I'm saying, like, we shouldn't be punching people in this sport, right? That's a different thing. You can, okay. You could tune. You don't remember the date you're supposed to be producing something? Okay, good to know. Oof. This looks like J Deal is now in mount position, so good on him. However, meanwhile, on mat number 1, Dreadlock Dude is, I wouldn't say in danger, but he needs to move. He needs to make sure that he keeps himself safe here. Instead, nope. But manages to get his dude on his back again. Selecki versus Rosales. is happening on mat number 2. Selecki, friend of the show, been on the show a number of times, has been continuously somebody who's fun to watch. Deagle is also on mat number 5. He's going up against Vale, and he may be able to finish this one. He has 2 legs at his disposal, and he seems to be trying to figure out which one he wants to take. For a split second there, though, Vale trying to grip them back. Deagle does have one of the top legs in play here. Maybe switching it over. It's not my favorite defense. Yeah, it's not looking great. He might be able to push, but instead he has to tap right there. So Deagle is going to move on in the competition. Congrats to him. Selecki now has the back, working on a choke. He gets the tap. Congratulations to Joe Selecki. Moving on one more time, giving some claps to himself. And meanwhile, Jay Deal still looking dominant, 6-0. There's 20 seconds left to go in his match. So looks like he is going to continue on in this competition. Much appreciated to all y'all for watching along with us. Give us a like and a share. We will give you a toast on air. What's up, Gabe? Love you, bro. Hope all is going well. Give us a like and a share. You know we love you guys. What's up, Patricia? Thank you for watching. This has been a very, very good experience for us so far on our side. We hope that you guys are enjoying the coverage. We're doing the best we can to bring you coverage of every single match that is going down at the ADCC trials. So I'm going to go ahead and post this. Tune in and watch our coverage. I hate when it does not do what I ask it to do. I put our coverage and it said our cabbage. It's not, no, don't tune in to watch our cabbage. Smith, Gioni, still going on. I've got mat 2. There's another match. Rivera versus Galini. There's that flying guillotine attempt. Looks like it's being done by Merwin, who I think has some additional tape around his anklet. That's concerning. Rivera. What's that? Yeah, of course. Fuck that, dude. Y'all can obey these commands. Obey your ref at all times. Remember that. Oof. Standing omoplata, shades of one Clark Gracie happening here. I guess this is the moment I'd really wish that I had my gi, though, if I'm looking at mat number 2. He's getting dumped. Might be a triangle attempt from here. Ooh. Ooh, yep. Shores that up. Starts to attack that arm. This might be over before you think it is. He does get the tap in. No, he did not. Oh. Ugh. Homeboy's almost out. Good for him. Holy shit, dude. That dude spiked himself into the mats to get out of that one. We got E. Anderson versus D. Maya. And already you can see how quickly that is progressing. Almost a go-go plata happening on mat number 1 with 1:17 left to go with Smith and Gioni. And already I've seen about 2 minutes worth of movement in 20 seconds on mat number 3. So keep your eyes on that one, my friends. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Octavio, what do you feel like we've learned the most in this day thus far in? Traditional jiu-jitsu, not overrated. It's still very, ooh, you know what though? Traditional jiu-jitsu. I think so. I think traditional jiu-jitsu is trying to tell us not to do leg locks. Traditional jiu-jitsu. For those of you just tuning in and have no idea what we're talking about, we've got a conspiracy chart that essentially proves what is happening in the world. Look at this. You can tie it all back into why flow grappling sucks, into Helio, the man, Big Acai. I would say prove it, but I don't need to because I already did. You're welcome, America. Look into it, indeed. Oof. Look at that. Mat number 3. Dude was in an omoplata, said, don't care. Almost found his way completely out, but instead doing a decent job, and D. Smith is going to advance, so that's another one on the shirtless grappler that's happening. ADCC style. Numbers slowly climbing up here, people. We didn't know how it was going to go, but whew, it's just, it didn't peak too early. So we're seeing how that's playing out. You got to wait for it all to play out, my friends. Don't sell too early. I'm going to let you guys know this has been continuing to be great to see what is happening here. I'm getting notes from all of you guys on different channels. Appreciate y'all. It is really looking like a good day for grappling here. There may be a submission on mat number 3. That's almost like a fucking Estima, but man, it's so hard when that adrenaline's kicking in for some of these guys with that Estima log. I feel like, oof, oh God, that fucking snap down from guard. Yeesh. Oh, that's Elias. It took me a second to figure out who that was. E. Anderson.
Oh, on the top one.
Yes. Yes, combat jiu-jitsu champ, Elias Anderson of the Anderson boys. His brother, I think, has fought in Bellator before. 2 of those guys. I think his name's Lard. This is what I want to call him. It's almost like when you see, wait. What do you mean the event will resume shortly? What does that mean?
Commercial break on that.
You can't go to commercial break. Fuck you. Come back. I'm on air. You can't go off fucking... No, it's Jonathan Satava on mat number 1.
Oh, he tapped.
He did?
Yeah, the guy
Wow. Wow. Good for him. Mia, that's a big win, dude. That's big. Good on him. Elias is hobbling off right now. I hope he's okay. That's the, what's weird is when people lose with like those footlocks, when it's like a straight footlock, you feel like they're only dead for a half day, and then the next day they look like, oh, I'm fine. And I go, I don't think you are. I think you're probably kind of injured, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem with those triangle locks. Like, if someone's really good, they come on quick.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
No matter how good you are, like, they catch you, right? They catch you.
Absolutely. I want to get the notes from you guys. If you are seeing on mat number 1, if that is being held for you right now, it does look like it is being problematically stifled. So, eesh. We'll probably do a program reset in the next 50 minutes or so. I'm now just realizing we have been on air for about 3 hours. So, not bad. 3 hours, 12? Yeah. We'll probably do a reset in a little bit. But that is because Facebook will only take programs in the 4-hour region. Apparently, you can stay on, but it just won't continue recording. Like, afterwards, it'll just be like, no, you're fucking done. Fuck you. Done. Meanwhile, mat number 4. A. Moreno is experiencing a lot of pressure, is what it looks like. In the round of 64, in the negative 99 kg. Although Satava is on mat number 1, it finally came on. Thank you. So keep a look at Satava doing work. And looking pretty good so far in right now. He is on top, and he is raining down that pressure, man. Satava is no joke. Love the shit out of that guy. And I think we've got some familiar folks on mat number 5. I think that's got to be pretty dope to be wearing a rash guard that says fuck points in a points tournament. So, lets you know that Steve Joachim is doesn't care. He's going for the straight footlock, and it's just so powerful. I don't know that it's 100% effective yet. Joachim is a beast. Love that guy, but that is a bold choice. That dude is so strong. I am concerned. What are you looking at, my man?
The right corner, man. That dude just picked him up.
Devontae Johnson versus K. Torres. Yes.
Hit him up into the air and let him
Yeah. This is bad news. You are 100% correct on your assertion there. Joachim now he has a much better footlock attempt, but they may be needed to be put back in the center, so that's going to be a problem. Eesh. Satava's still looking strong. He's ahead 2-2. I think it's nothing here. Yeah, 2-0. So he is looking very sharp right now. Meanwhile, does Joaquim? Yeah. Johnson's going to advance, but that should not be a surprise. That's another one for the shirtless. Just saying, my man. Dude, it's impressive. And here's what I like about Koval here. Koval's understanding the task at hand and understands that Joaquim wants to go play the leg lock game and is giving him a fucking return on his investment in terms of attacks here. And yet, not even really straying away from it. Both of them look like they want to play that game, and I'm digging the fact that they just want to give you a good match. Props to both of those gents. All right, now we're at a shootout on number 5 mats between these gents where they're trying to figure out who's going to end up flinching first. Mat number 1, we're still seeing some dominance by Satava, who looks very sharp right now. Satava on the points on the actual thing. He is ahead 7-0. So no surprise there. Let's see if he finishes it on mat number 4. Looks like there's a bye that's happening. Homeboy went out to go do that. Am I looking at that right? Or they just not have their shit together there? I'm going to bet they don't have their shit together. That's probably a more likely explanation. Joaquim is doing his best to explain the position to everybody that's happening right now on mat number 5. Meanwhile, on mat number 3, you've got Hull and Ives. Joaquim is, yeah, he's still trying to tell them exactly what the fuck is happening. Hull and Ives. I think I've got that on 2 screens. I don't need that on 2 screens. Let's go. That's mat 3. That's why. Maximilian versus Gino Morelli is happening on mat. Wait. Is it just going from mat 1 to 3? Flow zone. Satava, does he get it done? Believe he does. Congrats to him. Cool. Ives. Mat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They only have 4 mats going on right now. The fuck happened to mat number 3 or 2? Boo. Koval still attacking Joaquim's leg. There's 4 minutes left to go, though we've been watching this match for a bit. And this is that Hellfish Jiu-Jitsu? What does that mean? Be like, you will face me in hell. Well, I'm a fish. Yeah, exactly. I thought fish hell was what happens when I go eat sushi. Hey, Hansen and Morelli. I got Hull and Ives again, mat 3. Give me mat 2. Nicholas Ronan, thank you. And Adrian Gonzalez. That's a fucking match I'd like to see, you dicks. Did they switch to another? Oh, they just went off of the camera, so that's what's happening there. What the? Yeah, dude, all of this shit is fucking bonkers at this point. They're going down. Those are the big boys. I don't know. About 139 should be new, but I think they're still trying to figure out their shit for mat number 2 because I'm getting a rebuff sign on that one. Whole Ives still going on. Ooh, Joaquim now might be on a heel hook. His opponent's trying to grab his wrist. But it's the wrist that's not there. Uh-oh. He may be leaving out a leg of his own. Now he's spinning out of it. They're going to reset them. Tom Selamore is going to tell him to go right on back. Joaquim's still looking a little bewildered. Yep, they're going to reset them right now. Okay. Meanwhile, Hull and Ives does has a finish. There is celebration happening rather than actually raising of hands. It's supposed to be the opposite way first. Those shorts are cool though. I can get down with the American flag. There's still a lot of talking that's happening. I think, did Koval end up getting the win on number 5? I think he did. Congratulations, Steve Joaquim is a beast. Still young in his career, lots to go over. I think he's still maybe a little confused as to what's happening, maybe just because of the positioning, but he's a good sport. I know he'll respect the tap. So that is what's happened on mat number 5. Joaquim, I will see you later, kid. I know there's more to come from you. I am not going to be surprised when we see you beast it. All right, friends. If you give us a like and a share, we'll give you a toast on air. It is Gonzalez versus Secor. Fuck, dude. Mat number 2 has still not gotten its shit together. Where's Hamplin? Yes.
Oh, sorry, Matt Secor, sorry.
Matt Secor, thank you. No, you're good, you're good. Believe me, you have your shit together. Whenever Octavio sees a combat jiu-jitsu friend, he just goes, oh, I love that guy. He's been on combat jiu-jitsu before, I think, maybe. All right. Yeah, I think we've missed most of Ronan versus, whatchamacallit? Adrian Gonzalez. Yeah. Oh, the camera shit's happening again. Oh. I should probably screenshot that. We'll do this in a minute. Well, sorry, guys. I love Nick Ronan. He's a friend of the show. It's telling me that it's just mat number 1. Give me mat number 2. Give me that fucking shit. I want to see that fucking night cam. Is that it? I think they got it back up. Okay, good. Let me see if that's Ronan. It probably is, who's working from underneath. Yeah, the accountant hard at work right now. Tough fucking call, dude. 317, they're going to reposition him back at the center of the mat. So Handsome Morelli still happening on mat number 1. Mat number 2. Ooh. Gonzalez and Secor. Matt Secor is actually, he was grabbing that leg a little gingerly to the point of like, yeah, he looks way too comfortable like he's going to do this. And it says, damn, are they using composite cables for their feet or what? This is how you can tell that we have a very specialized audience here. John Cloud's like, hey, Octavio, technician talk, am I right? Meanwhile, the rest of you are like, I don't give a fuck. I just want to see these matches. But yeah, John Cloud, I would agree with you. You know what it is? It feels like they gave them the best cameras from 2003 and then said, hey, this is what we got to work with.
What year did Flo start doing this stuff?
Oh, God. Yeah, that's a good question. That is a really good question. I don't think so, dude, because Flow Wrestling does not look like this. Maybe it does. Maybe if
I think it's like a different people in Flow Wrestling. I think they care more about Flow Wrestling.
I think they do care more about pro wrestling. Or I'm sorry, Flow Wrestling. You're right. Well, they should care more about pro wrestling, honestly.
Yeah, they should.
Mat number 4, Philon versus Liao. And by my calculations, it looks like Liao is about to completely take the back. Speaking of taking the back, on mat number 1, it looked very likely like Morelli was going to get it, but lost it just in that last transition. Ronan and Gonzalez are within the 2-minute marker, so we'll see how they play on out. Secor and Gonzalez also with 3 minutes left to go. Did you stop the stream? What does that mean? I don't think so. I think we're still on air. I don't know. No, somebody just messaged me. No, I don't think so. Cash, if you're watching, I'm still going strong. Ronan has the back here. This could be very good. Woo! Speaking of back, we're on mat number 4 as well. Yep, I think Liao is still working to take that back almost in the crucifix position. He measures a very nice back take here. He has it. Oh, I think he's asking if I stopped the stream, as if it was my fault that Flo's shit is dropping right now. I don't think so. I mean, ooh! We got a tap, I think, coming up on mat number 5. Ooh, you know what it is? He's grabbed on with like those last hope positions, but this is a bad position to work out of, man. Celamore is on top of it, but yeah, I don't like any part of that. Ronan did get the finish, is what I'm guessing here. God, dude. This dude, Liao's crossface looks not fun. Shit. No, he switched the fucking triangle. That's not good. He's scooping the arm in. I mean, these should be, yep, all the things that you need. It says Flow Arena is down for me. Cash, I'm very sorry. I do not think this is something we fix, as in our audience. I don't think they're clearly not responsible for it being fucked up. Like, this is a Flow not having their shit together. And Ronan did not get the submission. Okay, so they just took a momentary break on that one. It does look like, I'm going to guess, Morelli got the finish on that. And speaking of getting a finish, I think, was that Filion? Yeah. Oh, no. It was Liao. It was Liao. I was like, damn, that would have confused me because Liao was just working overtime for a finish on that one. Speaking of that, Gonzalez now looking for his time. Oh, no. Yeah, chaos on mat 2, indeed. Mat number 5. I'll get you some names in a second, but Ronan and Gonzalez. Hey, listen, I got to give Ronan some credit. He had great ring awareness. So his space there was like, fuck you, I'm not going to lose position here. And Secor, I think, did he just get submitted? No, they just... So they... Dude, they literally had a time to get to mount and then just say like, all right, you guys cut it out now. It says, got me there. Don't know if anyone else was posting brackets. Bro, I have not seen one bracket this whole time. I know Octavio has told me he has seen one, so I believe him. So, yeah, I mean, but that was the one time that we saw a bracket, so I hope that it's still there. Yeah, man, Gonzalez. Oh, fucking grimy in this. Ooh, God. I think that's mat number 1. There were some slaps. Ooh. What happened on mat number 5? I just saw the tail end. Just a straight ankle. Ooh, and the hop. Well, here's the good news. You get right here. You see C. Tracy saying fuck cancer with his rash guard, but then also said fuck your leg. Yeah, fuck your ankles too. Exactly. Cash Standing says share the wealth, Octavio. Can we put it in the YouTube description somewhere? Cash, he's got you, man. I can't promise you it's going to work, though. And don't blame him. He is just the fucking messenger here. He is working his ass off. Dude, again, I think on this one, Jabber was the one with the fucking low fucking shorts versus Abel on mat number 1. Mat number 4, there's just a dude who's taking off his sweatshirt. Like, the in-between times here that people just get in front of the cameras are too ridiculous. I think that's an Austin Baker on mat number 3. Am I seeing that right? Yeah, I think so. Austin Baker is a dangerous dude. I have rolled with him, and I literally could not move him. He is a very big dude. And he knows how to use it. He's got some great technique. Love the shit out of that guy. Meanwhile, on mat number 1, Abel is trying to break the leg here. The legs, it's slipping out here, and it looks like Jabber is trying to contain his own leg lock. Meanwhile, Ardilla, yeah, let's just say that, versus Needham is a little bit of a back and forth affair. They're only 1 minute in, so that's just starting. Mason Fowler versus DeLeon happening on mat number 4, just to let y'all know. I hope it works for you. Okay, sweet. Mason Fowler playing from guard, which is very interesting to see. I think we've seen him do that a little bit more when he's got people that he doesn't really feel like wrestling with. I think he figures he's got a long day, and look at this. On mat number 1, Ardilla getting the heel hook finish. So congratulations to him. Oh, man. Needham is, that leg is not feeling good right now, I'm sure. But, damn, you cannot mess around with the big boys. Fowler is, again, somebody at the negative 99 category with excellent dexterity. And, man, he's talked about his flexibility as being a secret weapon of his, and he is not lying on that. Austin Baker already working on the back take here. He may not be too close to the body, but just don't underestimate his ability to make shit happen. Meanwhile, back on mat number 1, looks like they're going to recenter back in the positions that they were getting to once they got off the mats. Ronan and Gonzalez on mat number 2 is still going on, but Austin Baker in on a rear naked choke. I think this is going to be, I think it's going to be a lot to deal with. Meanwhile, Mason Fowler may have a triangle setting up on mat number 4 to let y'all know. And you've got Ronan, who's under pressure right now. 20 seconds left to go in this overtime period. And Jesus Christ, Baker is still on the back. And Salzer is putting up a actually really good fight from this position. That is a lot of person to be holding on your back. Then on mat number 5, you've got Prost and Guevara. And Guevara is trying to finish this leg lock. I'm going to double check. I think that is what it is on this one. Yes, I believe that is what's going on there. This is how you can tell shit's really fucked up. Mason should have this triangle very finished, but instead he's having to reposition, and this may look like a very telling moment. But Salzer finds his way back to standing with Austin Baker, and it does look like Gonzalez is going to get the win over Ronan. So that is a big, big win for Gonzalez. Congratulations to him. Nick Ronan is no slouch. He is a fucking tough-ass motherfucker. I don't see the link. I don't know that. You might have put it. It might not do the thing. You know what? I got it. I got you. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give him the link on this. I just think it's probably the smartest way at this point. Yeah. I'll hook him up with that. I think what ends up happening is sometimes these broadcasts will think that that's spam. So I just want to make sure. And he just said thank you. I think he's got it now. So it's in his hands. Go with God. Interesting. Okay, well, that's what's happening over on this way. Again, shoot us some notes in the comment section, you guys. We'd love to hear from you. If you give us a like and a share, we'll give you a toast on air. And Austin Baker is in this weird makeshift guillotine that Salzer realizes, like, oh, dude, if I let this go, this motherfucker's going to pass me. I need to regard with all of my might. Oh, no. No, Depresh. Austin Baker is a shirtless. He beast, man. Austin Baker, he'll pick and choose his time. Sometimes he's shirt, sometimes he's no shirt. But he's letting the hair grow a little bit longer now. He's come back from the mountains, I'm sure. It's possible. I think it's hard to delineate because I've asked people, like, when do you decide you're going to do it? And some people say it's a last-minute game-time decision. And some people are just like, nah, I was not going to wear a shirt from day one, so womp womp. My dark horses. Okay, Cash says that it's actually working. Great question. I'll come back to it in a moment. We're trying to make sure that, oh, no. Austin Baker in on a head and arm triangle. Don't love it. Don't love it for that gentleman, but he is kind of working out of it. Yeah, it's not looking good. Baker's probably going to win on points. Going to that S mount. Now, Stead looking at an armbar. He may have this. No, loses it in the transition, but man, what a good way to just escape out of that. He just literally stiff-armed him and no. Amazing to see. Yeah, exactly. I think, you know what, Matt 2 camera went down again. Dude, this is so, congratulations to Austin Baker. Meanwhile, we have, H. Taylor is going to advance in his division, so congratulations to him as well. This has been a fucking ridiculous fucking day. Who are your dark horses? I know. Oof. Jabber does get the submission. Congratulations to him.
Is that guy shirtless?
That is a shirtless. I'm telling you, dude, there's not a perfect science to this, but it's a good science. Dark horses. Yes. I need to look at a list. So let me go ahead and pull one up real quick, and I'll just read you out some names of people that I like on these. Let's actually start with 66 kg because I really want to go off that. If I'm looking at some of these names, I'm going to give you a few that I think just kind of speak out to me on that one. Interesting. Okay. I love seeing, obviously, Damian Anderson's apparently in this. It's interesting. I don't know that I've seen him. Have we seen him? Junie always is a moneymaker. Love that. I'm going to read a couple more names to you. I mean, honestly, Keith has got to be it. And I don't want to even call him an underdog. But I don't know if he's in that. Is Keith at 66? We'll come back to that in a minute. Sorry, everybody. We're in the process of multitasking here as we try to figure out what the fuck is happening on number 2, Matt, if they've gotten that one back up. Yeah, Keith is in that one. Thank you. I want to double check. Quinones is always good. I like him a lot. Is Red out that way? I haven't seen Red either. Red's a beast. Love the shit out of him. It says, yeah, Keith is 66. It's not even a dark horse. Keith is just smart money in that division. Yeah, I think those are the people to look out for. Honestly, those are the ones that I would say are people that should garner your attention. We'll go to the 77 in just a second, but I'm going to do a quick check-in to make sure that that's a Brant and a Hightower that is happening on mat number 3. Ooh, look at this. Beautiful transition, attacking the leg here. We may see something happen. Nope, doesn't quite have the leg, but he's doing his best. Could take that into a calf slicer. Instead, he is gunning for extra moments to just attack on that leg. On mat number 4, this is McGuire and Watkins, and it does look like we got a finish in the... No, it's by points. Mat number 5, Watkins, I think, is going to go in advance. So Hightower is the gentleman who looks like he was initiating most of these. At this point, he's just folding the foot, almost intensely happening. Yeah, I mean, don't mock it to you. You know what? He's making the foot lock look like it's a wrist lock on that one. Ooh, like that one. This was back on mat number 1, which is about 143. Santos and Royce. Let's just call him Royce. That match is going on right now. For a split second, it looked like Santos was going to go for an ankle pick, but then slid into a guard. I actually really like that because it looked like he off-balanced his opponent very well. I still don't see a mat number 2. If you guys are seeing anything differently, please tell me. How does this always fucking happen, dude? My dark horse for 66, just because he isn't the biggest name. Same with Alan Sanchez at 77. Yeah, absolutely. Sanchez is just... When Sanchez is on, he's not just a problem in local tournaments. This dude has been right up there on major profile things. So even if he hasn't won, he's usually in the finals. So don't be surprised if he really does that. It says no mat 2, John Cloud. What kind of fucking sideshow is this bullshit? Octavio, do me a solid. Give me a note when we get down to that 4-hour mark. We'll take a short break. Okay, so in about 20 minutes, we're going to take a short little break here. We'll come right back, but we want to keep you guys posted so that you don't get... You know, we're not like Flo. We'll tell you when we're going off air. We're not just going to magically disappear. I say that, but if it does happen, it could happen. But we mostly have our shit together. It most likely won't. I know. You know what? This show is sponsored by Octavio and Raf. Yeah. Literally, it's a combination of all of our fucking gear. So take that, people. We got 2 ADCC styles happening on mat 1, mat 4. And I want to listen. So Matt number 4, I know you guys want to say it a certain way, but I want to call that name and see if you stick with me on this one on Matt 4. Dick Heising.
That's a fake name.
You're going to Matt to us in 20 minutes. How dare you, sir? Don't you dare say that about us here. We are way better than that. We're not going to.
The shirtless guy?
Yeah, it's the shirtless dude.
He might be.
He's a porn star, right?
It's either a fake name or he's the most dangerous man alive because to live a life with that last name, it's not easy life.
My name is Jay. Jay Dick Heising.
Yeah, exactly.
Good to meet you.
Have fun in school with that name.
Look at it. Every time this dude slides into fucking guard, I'm all about that. So congratulations to Santos. I'm digging that. I'm going to look and see if I got a Matt 2. Still no Matt 2. No Matt 2. Matt 2. You know what? Adding it to the list. Matt 2. Oh, fuck. Where did I put my Sharpie, though? Hand me the blue one. You know what? Because it's already pissed us off enough that we've got just cause.
I want you to use a different color pen. So this is going against the man, but that's a good thing.
Okay, so Matt 2 here, but also could have ties to the man.
Exactly.
Okay, I see what you're putting down here. Here's the bad news.
Blue marker itself.
Look at this. Guys, we have been working real hard on this one to make this digestible so that you guys all understand the vast conspiracy that's out there. So Matt number 2, you made the list. Don't worry, we'll have a new thing that we'll do for the second. Part 1 and part 2 is the stupidest thing that I've ever done. A Darce happening on Matt number 3. And he's got, I mean, dude, ahead 8-0. Brant is probably looking to advance here in a second. Let's see if anything better has happened on Matt number 2. I can't believe somebody just used a fucking verb. Are you going to Matt to us? How dare you? We're better than that, sir. Dick Heising. It's still great. What a great name. Have you seen my porns? No? What's your name again? Dick Heising. It's actually Dirk Hissing, but I think it's just Dick Heising is a much better name. Let's just be clear. They're going to stop them. No. I think it's just J. Dirk Hissing, and that still sounds terrible. Like, I think he should really go in on this Dick Heising. Listen, I think the things, I give them to the world. I think we have a Matt. No, it's still Matt 3. That's Devontae. He's on there. Matt 2. Still MIA. I think the next one is going to be what's happening to Matt 2 is the center. We're just going to go in and come up with as many. You're going to Matt to us. You know what, John? I have to fucking. I'm screenshotting that one for future use. You're going to Matt to us. Yeah. All right. Is that, yeah, that's Devontae versus, hold on, Jay Beal. Let's see what's happening. I know that's Wilson because Wilson has the name on his rash guard, so I'll give him credit for that. Heising. Dick Heising looking pretty good over there. He's probably going to get an advancement, even though there are no points awarded. I'm just putting my money in on him right now. Wilson versus Brenneman. Good to know. Yep. Eesh. All right, there's a smother, there's a back take. DeKaising might have it. He might have it. 50 seconds left to go, and he gets the tap. Congratulations. Good Lord. What a good match, though. Good on them. Meanwhile, back take happening for Bourgios versus Schweiger. So congrats to both of them. Looking good. There's a 3-point advantage for Schweiger. Oh, Devontae Johnson's probably going to get this armbar. I don't love it. Oh, good for him. Yeah, whenever you see that. Oh, they're repositioning the mats. Back over on mat number 1. They're having to kick them back in again. So, oof. That's how you can tell some shit's going down, everybody. Mat number 4. Getting close. 2 minutes left to go on that one, you guys. I'm going to take another look to see if mat number 2 has made an emergence again. Nope. No mat number 2 still. Bad news. All right. Well, something's happening on mat 2. Did they just take it away? Are we getting to a point where they're starting to cut down to just 4 mats? Yeah, I do see that. I mean, that's fine. All right. DeBlas is calling for 2 new competitors. I wonder if people go shirtless, then choose to put on a rash guard. Or if the opposite happens. Because I've seen the opposite where people are like, nah, rash guard, and then they go, nah, fuck this. Yeah, absolutely. I've just never seen, I don't think I've seen people do it in reverse. Where they started with no rash guard and then went rash guard. So, something to denote. All right, mat number 5. Schweiger is ahead 6-0, 58 seconds left to go. All things considered, if it goes normal, he should probably advance. I think we're waiting to see what happens on mat number 3. So, waiting on some word on that one happening right now. Big boy division. Both of these gents mean business. The Smilia versus Cavalcante. Interesting. John Hansen indeed. Versus T. McMahon. I'll look to see if there is a mat 2. Yeah, mat 2 might just have come back up. So congrats, everybody. We did it. I credit the success to all of you out there putting in the hard work. And it's frozen. The mat 2 mystery continues. I would say over on mat number 1, the favorite has to be Cavalcante, but anything could happen as we've seen throughout the day thus far in. Parrish and Grout are happening on mat number 4. Mat number 5, we do have a winner, and that is going to be Schweiger, who wins 9-0. So just to fill you guys in, again, we're going to take a short break in a few minutes. Allow us to, check in on our vitals. Maybe get some liquids in us. Ooh, Dars.
Is that a double shirtless guy?
Yes, it is double shirtless. So at least one of them will advance. And Grout is going to advance in his division. Congratulations to him. Well done. Well done. Cavalcante, though, I believe is the one on top right now, going for a mounted guillotine. Doesn't quite have a mount yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's able to transition there. Oh, God. Yeah, gets it from the fucking side, dude. What kind of pressure was that? I want a full investigation into that. It says those guys are just stalling on mat number 2. Maybe. I don't want to say that because we might know them. So, Pierre Leclerc versus P. Bordeaux. Sure. Eesh. You know what's really sad is I ran out of coffee. But it also means I've had 3 cups of coffee already. Where do you stop? Where do you stop on the coffee intake? Okay. What's the most coffee you've ever had? Maybe I'll have one more. Oh, it was a frozen stream joke. No, fuck you. Oh, I know that. I'm just messing with you. We're having a good time here, people. Come on. House versus Conrad on mat number 5. And we are close to a mount here on mat number 3. Novus versus Danny Myra, who is picking the most aggressive way to slither at somebody. Although mat number 2, look at this. We got a rear naked choke here. And I think Pierre may have it. Oh, there's some good hand fighting there happening on mat number 2, but this may be interesting to see how it plays out. Referee is right on top of it. Hey, we got a gi.
What?
Yo.
Yeah.
Is that Emil Fisher? No, it's Emil Fisher. He's fucking trolling us all. What a dummy.
Is he really?
Yeah, he is. No, he's a black belt. He's just fucking wearing. See, look, he's got the guys in back being like, hey, can you believe that guy's a blue white belt? No, he's not. He's a troll. We refer to him as the Loki of jiu-jitsu because he just likes to create dumb New Year's Eve, or I'm sorry, April Fool's things.
If someone goes gi,
Yes.
are you allowed to use their use grips?
Yeah, I think you are. I think you're allowed to use it against the person.
Possum guard with the
He does do that a lot, and he's very known for his leg attacks, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is a little bit of a stall tactic that just maybe didn't work to the extent he thought it would. So, yes. Yes, he is 100% trolling us. Oh, did you give me some coffee? Oh, bro, thank you. You're so nice. Oh, is that a wrist lock he's trying to do on this motherfucker? No, he's taking the back. And, dude, I love the guy who is on top. So, Satterfield is saying, listen, dude, I see your troll, and I will add you a bunch of pressure. Danny Myra is going to continue on. Congratulations to him. Dude's a monster. Pierre, still working to maybe take the back, do whatever. Satterfield is going to continue making life a little miserable for Emil Fisher. So here's what it is. Emil's a friend of the show, but because he's trolling, I feel like it is within our realm to root for the guy to make his life miserable. Even though he's our friend, you can beat him up. I have no problem with that. Again, likes and shares get you a cheers on air. It's hard for me to see it on the YouTube, so just bring that to my attention if you do that there. But I appreciate y'all. House and Conrad still going on. Meanwhile, oh, fuck. I think this is the most points I've seen thus far in the competition. If you look over on mat number 3, it is Hansen with 15 points over McMahon. Yikes. What's that? Oh, yeah, we don't have training today, my friend. It's all right. You're good. And Emil Fisher is now getting to the top position. Oh, you filled that right on up to the brim. Yes, sir. I am live on the air. So, I do believe Pierre is going to advance mat number 2. Emil Fisher is getting the opportunity to go and attack from the top, but you know it's great. He can kind of use those gi grips to kind of make things interesting. So I will see that his opponent, Satterfield, is making things a little awkward here, friends. Mat number 3, the match is concluded 18-0. 18-0. And the ADCC style will have it there too. Pastor and Vu is happening right now on mat number 2. I'm telling you, bro. All right, we've got about 8 more minutes before we take, or 6 more minutes before we take a break.
Oh, he lost for trolling. Wasn't he?
Oh, did he lose?
He lost.
Well, good. That'll show him.
And Guy
Oh, no. Guy, unfortunately, taking an L right now. What a rough day for the Guy. I love the Guy. I love training in the Guy, kids. So don't send your ats to me. Mappa and Walsh, about 254 Is this the first female match?
Matt won?
On mat 1? I think it is. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong on this one. But Pastor already working in heavy on the press on mat number 2. Meanwhile, House and Conrad at a little bit of a standstill in the big boy division. 113 left to go there. Mat 4 is about to get a new match, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, we've got a lot of good shit going on right now, you guys. I hope that you are entertained by this. Man, this dude is wearing a multicolored rash guard apparel on mat number 4. I am intrigued to see how it plays on out. It's a very old school style, but Chade versus Peterson, mat number 4. We'll see how it plays out. Avera and Landis on mat number 3. Currently 5 minutes left to go on that one. And Pastor and Vu at the very beginning of their encounters, but mat number 5, House and Conrad, still happening. I have to drink it this way so I can brand it out. Fuck this. Anyway, we hope you guys are entertained. We're about to take a break in a minute, just to remind you guys. 5 minutes. 5 minutes until break. And then when that 5-minute break happens, you guys miss us. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back very soon. We only need a few minutes to kind of get our shit together. We're not going to mat to you. Boom. Got him. Like, we're going to fucking make John Cloud out enemy number 1 on the show. Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you this. Mat number 4, things got a little interesting. As this dude is going to tap from, oh no, like almost a vague front headlock.
I'm surprised that they zoomed in on that. How did they not zoom in on that?
I mean, that's the time I would ask you not to zoom in on if that was me.
It's just a front headlock. Why would you zoom in on that?
Like, they can't get their shit together. There's no zooming at all, but they go, you know what? Right now seems like he doesn't want it in.
Now they're shaking it back and forth.
Oh, God.
They hear you, Raph, and they're
I think, you know what it is? I think they probably are listening into the feed. I think they're a little bit afraid of all the criticism that they're getting. Oh, God. Yeah. He's not. I'll tell you this much right now. He's too busy putting Chicago-style pizza in his mouth and just being like, hey, you guys, this is me, Mike Flo. I use a real strong accent. It's real hard. Talk to a lot of people. You can do whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I think we're friendly. I don't know that we dislike each other. But I will say this. This whole let's use pro wrestling acumen. Wonder who did that first to promote things. This coffee's very good. No, I'm not interested in a super fight. I would be negative ratings for a super fight, though I would welcome him. Yeah, that was about. That's the whole thing. I would beat the fuck out of him in a WWE BJJ match. That dude would not know how to be prepared for my level of petty.
Plus, Raph's sharpshooter is pretty good.
My sharpshooter is still the best in the game. Dude, you know what's so sad is when people send me their versions of a sharpshooter and they're like, what do you think? I was like, that's not your finishing move. You don't get it. It's mine. Plus, I've come up with variations of it. Yep, mat number 5 in overtime. I think that's Conrad on top. He's got 2 points here. If he can hold on to that, he might be able to advance. Meanwhile, mat number 1, there's a negative, do we call that a negative point? Negative advantage? Ooh, mat number 2, that's not bueno.
Man, number 5, he's letting him take his leg.
I think he is, yeah, but I think he's at that point where he's like, 28 seconds. Oh, no, he's looking at the time like, do I have to grit this out? That's a tough spot to be. Speaking of which, that front headlock. So, what's that? Yeah, I think it is, actually. It's hard to tell. I couldn't see if his leg was fully over. But yeah, I think it is draped over. It's just been there, and he's just gritting it. Ugh. He might have been able to get out of there, but yep. Congratulations to Conrad, who is going to advance. All right, friends, we're getting close. 1 minute away. Okay. That's a good enough break for me. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a slight break. We're going to come right back. We're going to live the dream all over again. I want you guys to start thinking about what you want to see on the conspiracy wall when we come back. In the meantime, we love you guys. Give us a love. Likes and shares, they're always appreciated. But we'll be right back with part 2 of our marathon stream. We'll be here all day. My name is Rafa Sparza. We'll see you guys back in a few.